Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live show. Welcome back to Phoenix Block 2 in some beautiful JetBlue in front of us. Friends, we can finally do some proper JetBlue ops with the IAE engines. Welcome back everybody. Mr. David, good to see you. Joe Sarda, welcome back. Scott Phillips, good to see you. Living on a Player, welcome back. School is cool, good to see you. Jack Volpe, welcome back. Fly Guy, good to see you. Mr. McDo, good to see you. Persilis, good to see you. MN Sports Fan, welcome back. 12 Cut, good to see you. Caleb, good to see you. Leonard, good to see you. Suddy's in the house, good to see you, man. Martin, welcome back. Jahazm, good to see you. Captain Will's here, good to see you, mate. Diamond Mike is here, welcome back. Sean Cassis, good to see you. Wyatt, welcome back. Kango, good to see you. JJ, welcome back. Flying Barbarian, welcome back. Bomb Tech, good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Matthew O, good to see you. Chaz, good to see you. Aviations, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back, man. Mofo, good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. High Tech Hub, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Thanks for coming to hang out this evening, friends. Really do appreciate it. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are bored, you want something to do, come fly with me. We are on VATSIM. Unfortunately, there's no ATC in Boston, which I found a little bit weird. No ATC in Boston right now, or New York, or Philadelphia. So, although I think Philadelphia is covered under New York, but I'm not quite sure. But hopefully, by the time we either make our return flight, somebody will jump on, we'll get some ATC tonight. But if not, nonetheless, we're still going to have a great flight today. We are JetBlue 159 service from Boston down to Philadelphia and back. About an hour on the flight time, saying an hour and 1 minute. So about an hour on the flight time this evening. Should be a great flight. Looking forward to it. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. By the way, chat, I did everything that I possibly could do, even when I delete my camera config file and reset it or try and take the numbers, this is where it spawns me. I don't know what's going on. Even like without a camera config, even if I take the numbers, I delete them. The second I load into the airplane, it comes back and spits this as the primary starting location. I have no clue. I don't know what's causing it. I really don't know. I don't know if anybody else has ever had that problem. Let me know. But yeah, for whatever reason, that seems to be. So hopefully the 4K shadow fix thing that we did fixes those kind of weird cockpit reflections that we were seeing today. I'm sure we'll find out because we will have some sun on the aircraft here. We're doing an evening flight, nighttime arrival into Philadelphia. You can see the passengers actually boarding up through here. So wonderful. First thing is first, let's go to the overhead. We'll go ahead and get the aircraft battery switch 1 and 2 to the on position. Beautiful. We'll go and get the external power on as well. That'll bring life to the aircraft. Wonderful. Get some panel brightness up on this guy. Great. Aircraft comes to life. Beautiful. Let's go Adir's left side, right side, and center. Beautiful. The aircraft is waiting. Yes, sorry. I'm going to Fenix tab. I'm going to import from SimBrief. That's fine. I'm going to go to ground services and I'm going to open up these 2 doors. They're yelling at me to open up those doors. There we go. Just watched XP72 stream from last night. Not as bad as chat made it seem. He handled it well. Okay, interesting. I didn't have a chance to watch it, so but you know, the way chat is, man. Sometimes I like to blow things a little bit out of perspective, right? So Cappy Purrs can come on, ground control can come on, crew supply can go on, nav and logo lights can go on, EPU master start switch can go on, no smoking to the auto position will arm our emergency exits. And there is no cargo heat here. It's just like this valve. I've noticed a couple flights have been like that. So there we go. Sweet, cool. Back down here to the electronic flight bag. I'm just going to go to sim settings, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is set correctly the way that we want it to. Okay, that all saved. Good. Those are on. Okay, good. Feet, that's all good. Callouts, that's all good. Controls linked. That's all good. Cabin is good. That's good. And that is all good as well, I think. Control, SDS, rudder dampening. Yes, okay. All of that looks good to me. All right, cool. Let's go to our mass and balance tab here today. We're going to load aircraft. We have a full airplane, chat. 180 passengers on today's flight, a full aircraft. It's been a while since we've done an absolute full flight. So, Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Choppa, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. In the past, if you would like, you can hop to Newark ground. No Newark today, man. We may do Newark next week, though, but no Newark today, man. Yeah. Let's go to the EFB. Sorry, let's go to our McDo. We're going to hit our FMG tab. We're going to go to init ref. We're going to init request, populate this information into here. Call sign today, JetBlue, JBU. What is it, 159? Yeah, 159. Good, we'll populate that into there. Beautiful. Let's go to our init B page. Let's go ahead and throw down these numbers here. We're going to send to McDo. Perfect. If we come down here, we can see that it brought that over. 61,315, block fuel 6.0. Perfect. Great. Let's go ahead and go to our flight plan page. Again, no ATC in Boston, unfortunately, so that's fine. Boston, let's see what they're doing real life, because things are a little bit spicy right now. The winds in Boston are pretty gnarly. So let's see what they're doing in Boston right now. We're going to go KBOS. Boston, show on map. Let's see what they're doing here for departures. Looks like they're arriving on runway 27, which is normal, and it looks like they are departing on 3-3s. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go departures. I believe it was 3-3 right, correct, chat? Am I wrong? 3-3 right. Yeah, 3-3 left, sorry. 3-3 left for departure. So we'll come down here. We'll plan 3-3 left. Good. We're going to be on the SOX 7 departure. Find that on our list. There we go. Wonderful. Transition altitude. I think it does it automatically. It does. We'll insert that. Beautiful. And then into Philadelphia this evening. I believe we're planning 27 left. Give me a second. Let's look at the. Do they arrive? No, they arrive on 27 right, and then they depart at a 27 left, I believe, right? So we'll plan 27 right for the arrival into Philadelphia this evening. 27 right, we're going to be on the GIMS 4 arrival. GIMS 4. We want the Briggs transition, and we want our approach via. Do we want any approach via GIMS? What does it take us down to? GIMS for 27. It's going to take us out to McCord. And then if we go to approach and we go ILS 27 right. We want it from MZU, not Menge. So we'll go MZU. All right, and we'll insert that. Beautiful. Cool. Let's go back to our init ref tab. Cost index initially will be 5. We're looking for a cruise low of 360, 36,000 feet this evening. Beautiful. Init B page is done. Cool. Let's go to our performance data now. We'll plug in some information up here. Let's go to our departure performance. Boston, we are departing 3-3 left, which we'll go ahead and bug that up there. Good. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1 departure. Forced toga, yes, just for today, chat. We're doing the forced toga. Packs will be on. We'll sync load sheet. We'll sync live weather. We'll calculate our V-speeds. 47, 47, 48. And of course, we're going into toga. Let's go ahead and send to McDo. Beautiful. That looks good over here. We need 1020 across the board. 1020. Good. And then it's going to be 1020 on this guy as well. Good. Cool. And again, no flex temperature because we are doing a toga takeoff. Wonderful, chat. We beat the align time. Look at us go. Very fancy. If we brief our departure here quickly, chat, on the SOX 7. Departing out of runway 33 left, climb on heading 330 degrees to intercept course 314 to Tech, then track 250 to climb Kuzi at or above 5,000, then on depicted route to SOX. All right, so we're departing out of this way. It's going to be slight little left turn to Tech to Kuzi, and then we're going to continue the departure out to SOX. Top altitude, 5,000 feet, so we'll bug up 5,000. Wonderful. And that's about it. We're going to wait for those guys. They're not done with the baggage yet, so we'll wait for those guys. Scusi, mi scusi. Let's go ahead and get some lights on in here. Good. We're going to turn this on and up so we can hear them. Good. Put on a little bit of brightness up there on those lights like that. Let's go PFD down brightness here just a little bit. I like that, like that. Beautiful. That's it. We're pretty much good to go. We're just waiting for the baggage loaders to finish up. A couple passengers are boarding up as well. Got about 80 passengers left, and then we will be pushing back. We're doing it that quick to set up the A320 when you are as efficient as me, sir. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty... It's pretty lickety-split now. I mean, I've been virtually flying an A320 for years and years and years, so... yeah. Do you not do a flex temp when doing a toga takeoff? No. Toga is, you're basically putting the engines as at max performance that they can. Yeah. What up, Cap? Kind of sad there's no A319 or 21, but I love Block 2 and the IAEs. Yes, hopefully we get both of those very soon, man. Yeah. Decided to come to Boston for some Boston. A-Cap needs some Labsta. And some Sam Adams. Yep. Alrighty, let's jump inside. Let's close some doors. Back to our Fenix tab. Ground services, close and close. I think I might do some JetBlue later. Oh yes, love me some JetBlue, man. Love me some JetBlue. It's cool that you can actually see the passengers like walking in the terminal, boarding up into the airplane. Labsta and Kuzi. Been a while, but I'm flying with you today. Nice, you too, dude. Sweet, man. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Whoever did this parking did not do a very good job. Whoever left this aircraft. They're too far, and they're over to the right. Terrible. Sorry, over to the left. Terrible parking. Before Block 2, my aircraft used the loaders. Now it uses the belt loaders. Would you know why? Yeah, I mean, you can go to GSX and you can just go to customize airplane, and when you click on the cargo, make sure you're selecting belt. Like I have it to auto, but it should be belt. You just want to go to belt loader. Find the, I think it's BLT. Belt. Where are they, chat? Which one is it? What are they called? I thought it even, or BEL. BEL loaders? I don't even know what they're called anymore. Apparently auto does the trick, but I thought they were belt in here, unless they've changed. No, Adirad, unfortunately not today, man. Not today. HRS is what they're called? Are you sure? There is no HRS either. There's HMA. Belt. I couldn't find it. Yeah, they must have, he must have renamed what it is. I don't know. If anybody knows the abbreviation for the belt loader, apparently it should do it. I'm just going to leave it on. I'm going to leave it there and close everything because it's been doing it fine. No, it's not pallets. Pallets are for cargo. How was this afternoon flights? It was good, man. It's good. Still getting used to the aircraft, but I think we flew pretty well, man. I think we flew it pretty well this afternoon. Had a lot of fun. AlexSiu, let's go to our AOC menu and received messages, load sheet, accept, preliminary, and our finalized load sheet 180 plus 4. Full airplane today, chat. Full airplane. BAU, business as usual. Nice. Figured out why my flight plan wouldn't load. AirAC was from 2019. Yeah, every time you, like, major updates on the aircraft, you got to do that again. Yeah. College dude, 13 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. I hope you're having a great Thursday evening. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for 13 months of support, my man. Appreciate it. Virgil, good to see you, man. Welcome. I think the original Fenix A320 GSX profile must be deleted as the 2 new models that uses 2 different profiles. Got you. I would agree with that, Litos. Yeah, I should probably do that, actually. Let me do that right now, and then I'll restart the Kutal script. Airplanes, and we're going to remove the Fenix A320. Delete. All right. There we go. We'll see how that works. Air Marshal, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. We are doing round trip. Yep. We are doing the round trip, man. We're almost done boarded. We're actually going to spool up the APU now. And we can jump outside and listen to this. I'm going to change the time back just slightly, chat. I'm going to put it to like just before 5, like 4:45. It's what airline in the background? JetBlue. Whoever this airplane is, if you reconnect under JB, you should be able to see your JetBlue. All right. Good APU start. APU bleed comes on. Wonderful. External power comes off. Great. Let's come down here. We're going to remove the GPU. And that's good. Definitely give us a PTU sound if it's modeled. The PTU is modeled. Yeah, we'll hear it, man. Don't you worry. We will hear it. Hear this, man. Y'all need to go back to B1 sensitivity, not floaty and feels heavy. You got to yank the stick just like the real thing, and I love it. That's what I'm back to. Yeah, I did that on my second flight, Litos. The minus 29, 3% dead zone or whatever it was. Yeah, well, I already did that. Yeah. Does the GPU not automatically disconnect? It can, college dude. Yeah. I think I have it selected. I still do it on here. I'm still used to doing it on here, but I think it automatically, GSX, auto disconnect GPU on pushback. Yes. So I do have it enabled. I don't know if it's actually doing it though. Next flight we'll test it. We'll see if it actually does. How are you, ma'am? Good evening. I'm doing good. IE's all the way. Yeah. Oh, you're telling them by this man. Oh, got you. Okay. Yes, it feels much better. Definitely feels... I think they should have just left it, to be honest with you. We have auto ATC 1367 has been my squawk code. 1367. There we go. Good. We'll turn that on in reporting for anybody that's around us. Good. Sweet. And... we're almost done. The boarding process, chat. Look at that beautiful JetBlue. Oh, JetBlue out there. JetBlue everywhere tonight. I love it. Just landed in a YYZ from Denver with IE's United. Landed with a 29-knot crosswind with an absolute slammer. Those are good for the confidence, aren't they? I like the slammers. I like the slammers. All right, cool. Let's go upstairs. AP bleed is on. Good. Seatbelt signs are on. Fuel pumps are on. And as soon as I turn on the beacon light, that should signal GSX for a pushback and start. So that is on. That is good. We'll remove our ground control. Good. That's good. That's good. That's set. Wonderful. Out here. There we go. They should be starting everything. We should have a... Yeah, there we go. Coming in.
Hello, Captain. We are
Hello.
ready for pushback.
Hello. Getting slammer is great. Heat check after buttering previous landings. Yes, of course. Of course, of course. Yeah. Do you use the same pushback to the right? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we use. Hey, Gap, don't want to spam. Did you see my message about the camera? I didn't, Kev. No, but I know that you were also having that exact same problem. I remember you were having it with the A300, weren't you? Or the 310? Did you put it in here, or did you send me a DM on... Okay, you sent me... No, where did you put it? Hold on. Let me look for your name.
Locking gear.
Because I would love to know a fix. How you somehow fixed it. I'm looking for your messages. I'm looking for your messages. I'm looking for your messages. I'm looking. Have you tried hitting reset camera in the Microsoft internal camera menu? Once it resets, save that view as your pilot view. Okay, wait. So use this camera here, you're saying? Reset position? That's where it takes me to. Unfortunately. Or can I save another camera from here? Is that what you're saying? This is what happens when I hit reset position. Yeah, it's what I mean. Like, it's literally, no matter what I do, it like even when I set this as like my primary main view, every time I load in, it deletes like that, like it deletes the initial XYZ and replaces it with this. That's the view that it gives me every time I load in. It started doing it with my A300 and my A310 as well, Kev. Look, and then hit reset position, and this is where it takes me. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's, yeah. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Not quite sure what's going on with that. GSX, continue pushback. No. And we are nose left facing south on taxiway Alpha. Where's taxiway Alpha? I don't want to bang up into anybody. Facing south on taxiway Alpha. No. Facing north on taxiway Alpha. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, let me make sure nobody's in the way here. I don't want to push back into anybody. Okay, I don't know what that guy's doing. That guy's over there. Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, well, we should be able to go then. Let's go park brake off.
Commencing push.
All right.
All engines clear.
Upstairs, everything's good. We're all set up there. Beautiful. Sounds are up for engine start. Let's go engine mode selector to the start position. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Not sure if 1,000 people have asked you this already, but have you gone to local cache, sim objects, airplanes, Fenix, and deleted the camera files? Local cache, sim objects, yes. Like app data, Microsoft Flight Sim? Or I think so, right? Fly Guy, that's the one you're talking to? That's about the one. Make a new camera config. Jason, even if I delete it and make a new one, that is the starting position no matter what. I've tried completely going from scratch. That's just the camera position that it gives me for some reason. But unless... Put the cameras in the main cache sim object. So by that you're talking the... like... users, Kyle, app data, roaming, Microsoft Flight Simulator, or is it installed somewhere else? You're talking about that, right? Microsoft Flight Simulator, Sim Objects, Airplanes. This one, right? The IAE, this one, like that in there. App data, local packages, Microsoft, local cache, Sim Objects, Airplanes, A320. Make sure it's not the other one. App data, local packages. Okay, I haven't checked that one yet. Okay, hold on. Let me try that one. App data, local. Then you're saying it should be app data, local, local cache. I see flight simulator. Local cache. I don't see local cache. Spool number 1. Packages, packaging cache. Okay, local packages.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Packages, alright, and then MSFS, local cache. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh my goodness. Where's that on my list? Microsoft Flight Simulator, local state packages. I don't have anything in there. That's the only thing I have in there. Unless, like, I'm missing something. But, like, in here, right? That's what you're talking about? Microsoft Flight Simulator, this one. I am on Steam, yes.
Tow truck disconnected.
So it might be different, but...
Left is clear. Right is clear.
You're not missing anything because you're on Steam. No, but we're just trying to figure out why every time I load into the airplane it has this view. There has to be another camera config somewhere that's causing that to do that. Yeah. Wish your issues were the ones that I had. I can't even get a flight doing the crash test up, 3rd time, worst one in 1.5 hour flight. Oof. That is brutal, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, APU's coming off, APU bleeds coming off, flap set position number 1. In there, but you have Steam, so yeah, I already tried the right thing. Do you use FS Realistic? Maybe that's what's snapping you to that, or Toby. It's definitely not Toby. I don't think it would be FS Realistic either, because none of those ones save camera views, right? Like I was saying, man, like if I go in here, like let's see, look, like I'll show you for an example. Like this is what I mean. Like if I go in here and I change this, okay, so users, Kyle, app data, app data, roaming, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Sim Objects, Airplanes. If I go into here, let's say, right, and I go to edit it, let's say I want to change the position. So I click on this one and I go to camera, right? If I change these values, no matter what I do, that initial X, Y, Z, it snaps back to this. No matter what I do. If I were to delete this right now, relaunch the, put in new numbers, close the simulator, relaunch the simulator, it automatically defaults back to this. Even after I've changed it, saved it, I've done everything. I don't know, man. I'm sure there's a fix somewhere, and I'm sure someone knows how to fix this. I'll do some research. It's not the end of the world, right? We can still fly, and it's just a pain in the ass to, like, this is my, like, second view that I have to deal with all the time. Obviously, the shadows are fixed. You don't see those weird-ass shadows, so that's a good thing. Could put the file to read only. Okay, is that a thing? There's a second camera file config within each airplane, not the camera folder. Check to see if those settings and files have changed. You need to find out where you installed the Fenix for it. Okay. I don't know. Did this start with the block 2? Yes, this started with the block 2. Alright, flaps are 1, ground spoilers are armed, engine mode selector back to the normal position, predictive wind shear system is on and auto. Auto brakes over to max RTO. That is good. We need our trim value of down 0.3. Down 0.3. Good. We'll remove that. We'll remove that. Good. We should be good to go, friends. Park brake can come off. I think we're good this way. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but that's fine. We're going to turn out this way anyways. There is a second camera. So, like, Will, again, if you go to... Like, I've always been used to doing this, where you go to your community folder and you go to the Fenix A320, and then you go to Sim Objects, Airplanes, and they have these. I deleted the camera config because I thought it was also this, causing issues. There's nothing in here now. There's no camera config files anywhere. So it can't be the second one. It can't be this one causing issues. So unless it's installed in a third spot, you know what I mean? Unless it's installed in a third spot somewhere, there's no way that that can be the option. I don't know, man. Like I said, I've gone through kind of everything, you know? Do not delete those. Those are separate files. Well, those are already gone. Maybe that's why it's causing it. I don't know. The new one needs to go in that folder. It does nothing. I mean, I can try it afterwards and try and move them into there and see if that's why it's doing it, but yeah. Where are we drifting to? What do you mean drifting to? I think this is where we want to go, right? Oh no. We could have just gone forward. That's fine. We're going this way. You need to reinstall the camera config file in the Fenix folder. So take my camera that I have there, what you're saying, and put that into the two aircraft folders. Is that what you're saying, Will? Should be the same for everyone so someone can share it with you. I'm very lost. You need the one that installs default with the Fenix. I don't even know where that is. Where's the one that installs default with the Fenix? Like, those have been long gone and deleted and removed. Press Alt F4 to fix the cameras. Correct. Dan knows. Just reinstall the plane? Hell no, I'm gonna lose everything. I'm gonna lose like all my preset stuff. I'm gonna lose my sensitivities. Did you remove everything from your recycling bin? I believe so. Yeah. Yep, you do the cameras just like you always would. Download your old views and they should be fixed. I mean, like I said, man, that's the first thing I did. It's the first thing I did. The only way the cameras are saving and fixing now is if I go through the app data roaming. Has nothing to do with my... Sent the link location where you put the camera config on the Discord. Okay. Oh yeah, shit, why am I going this way? Fuck. I completely forgot we're not going to this runway. I'm so used to leaving... I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, we got a longer taxi. No problem. I wasn't even thinking. We can't go there. We're gonna have to go all the way down here to Mike and then go, oh, fuck me. God damn it. I was wondering why I was the only one going this way. The only camera file you should touch is the one in the folder with the camera/state files. The camera file in the Fenix folder should remain untouched. Okay, can anybody send me their default camera folder? So you're saying the one in the community folder remains untouched. Is that what you're saying, Will? And the only one that does get changed is the one that's in your app data roaming and local or something like that? That's what you're saying? No, I'm not taking Tutu right, because everybody's departing on the 3-3, so I'm not going to be that guy. Okay, if someone can kindly send me over the Fenix folders, there's the Fenix views, and then it goes in my community folder, right? Just so we're all on the same page here. It goes on my community folder, sim objects, airplanes, and what? It has to go in every single one of these. It's like I have to put one in here, I have to put one in here, I have to put one in here. No, just those two. Is that what it is? I think. Alright, we're going down, Mike. Correct. Okay. Jesus. I'd send mine, but I'm absolutely lost about what's going on. Me too, don't worry. Me too, man. Those should never be touched. That's so weird, man. That's always how I've changed my views, Will. I've never once gone to my app data roaming local to change my views. No. Those are default settings from each dev. Very weird. Okay. Do you still vape? No. Alright, we're going to cross 33 right, which is here. You're already in the air? Nice. I'm a dumbass and I've been taxiing us around the airport for 10 minutes. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just a good old grass. Amen, brother. Alright, I'm holding short here for some departing traffic. As soon as this guy departs, we'll go. Man, my brakes are way too sensitive. I need to turn the brake sense. I like hit the brake and look at that. I'm barely touching my brake and it just like darts off to the left or to the right. Alright, we're going to hold short for him. We got to line up about 8 airplanes. We're in Detroit yet? Correct.
901 taking off runway 33 left. We're going to be boot scooting.
Boot scooting. We needed the action. You're not wrong, Will. Need to troubleshoot it.
Fox traffic, Denver 1033 is the final for 27 in Boston. Also traffic. Frontier flight 613, line up and wind 50 left. Captain Canada!
Jesus Christ. Boston traffic, JetBlue 159, cross runway 33 right, Boston. Isn't a pen considered a vape? Yes.
Love you, Kyle!
These guys are nuts.
He's here.
Oh, man.
Turn and burn, baby.
Turn and burn. Turn and burn. Everybody just having a little bit of fun on the network today. We need to keep going all the way down here, and then we need to make a left onto Charlie. Charlie. Don't start vaping. Don't be silly. If you're not already vaping and consuming this, do not do it.
Already vaping. Okay. Evening, hit the crunch.
Left on Charlie. This is Charlie coming up here. How does the PA work? You just turn it on and then you listen to it. Did we hear her say anything? Did she say she's ready to go? I didn't even notice. Can you explain the reason for the Allegiant descending 5,000 feet per minute into Roanoke? I do not know. That's something you'd have to ask Allegiant. Man, it feels so different like taxing as well. Yeah, I'm going a little bit too quick, I think. Alright, all the way down, Charlie. We're on the right way now, chat. No problem. What runway are we passing? Hold on. This may be active runway, or are we good? I am passing in front of everybody. Okay, no, we're good. He's landing on 27, which is right here, so we got to be careful of that. Taxing at idle is even faster. It is, yeah. Looks like anarchy. It's not bad. He just landed on 27 right there, so that's pretty good. least everybody's accommodating one another. Great job. In a good way? Yeah, I just got to get used to everything, man. It almost all around, it feels like a completely different airplane. Sounds up on takeoff? Well, of course.
Yeah, Blue 55 on 33 left. Somebody just disappeared in front of me. I don't know if he's coming back or not, so I'm scooting up.
Nice. Nice. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. There's over 300 of us watching right now, so we should be... You would think that we would have 300 likes before takeoff. Can we do 300 likes before takeoff for Toga takeoff, chat? If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Giving us a tour around Boston? We are. You just had a little bit of extra fuel. They just, you know, they put in a little bit of extra fuel, so we're just making sure we had, we were good to go. That's it. I think the nose wheel feels a little bit different. I think that's what I'm getting used to. We're crossing the 27s. That guy already landed, so we don't need to worry about him. He should be up over that way. Good. My goodness, the shadows look so much better in 4K, though, don't they? Holy. No more of that, like, crazy bleed-through stuff. Cap, you were first to depart, now last to go. I was first to push back and now last to go. Yeah. There you go, man. Do you think it's weird when reverse thrust is on and it looks like they aren't doing anything? Depends which airplane you're in. I'm struggling with the braking too. It feels... Yeah, I got to turn down... I'm going to do that actually right now. I'm definitely turning down some of my brakes because they feel way too spicy, dude. Way too spicy. Like, I barely touch the brakes and, like, my plane's just shooting left and right. Have you noticed any performance because of the 4K shadows? Not really, man. No. Not really. Alright. Park brake on. Controls. Pendular rudder system. Sensitivities. What are they at? Minus... What did they say to be at? Minus... Wait. Okay. What did they say? See, these need to go...
Traffic marking 2764 taking off.
Minus 40.
Austin.
Minus 40. I forget what they were supposed to be. What the sensitivities were supposed to be, but I don't know if they said anything about the braking, but the braking just feels weird, man.
Departing traffic.
I'm gonna try that. Brakes should be linear. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe I put them linear and then I just put the reactivity to like 5% or something. What was the other one, Sonny? What did they say for the rudders? I want to try using the rudder sensitivities that they said. I'm going to turn these down to like 10% reactivity. Maybe that's the problem. Just the reactivity is way too much. Yeah, what was the rudder? What was it supposed to be? Do you remember what it was? I can't sit here for a... Minus 40 and 8%. That's insane. All right, minus 40 and then an 8% dead zone. And what do they say? Well, I'm going to leave the reactivity at 20. Apply and save. Resume. Do you know what they had for reactivity? How do you set the 4K shadows? You go to your user config. You find the install. Go to your user config. Any chance hand flying to 15K? No. Not 15K. Reactivity at 100%? Ain't no way. Jesus. Okay, let me fix that then. Okay, brakes feel much better at 10% reactivity. Much better. Yeah. I'm not like shooting all over the place. Okay, reactivity 10% for your brakes if you're having issues or you use the pendular rudder system. 100%. Oh boy, this feels like I'm gonna go flying off the runway.
Sam 993 Boston traffic coming in on the 3-2 visual. Boston traffic.
3-2? Is there a 3-2 in Boston? 3-2 or 2-2?
Traffic Sam 993, we're gonna be about a 5-10 mile final.
Do you have rudder dampening on? I do, so I'm assuming that's what's gonna make it good, Adam, or acceptable. We won't laugh at you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you won't. Nice. Barf bags at the ready. Correct. Chat, how do we only have 160 likes with almost 400 of you watching? Are there that many rebels out there that refuse to smash down the thumbs up button? If you are enjoying the content, show the channel some love, guys. Smash down that thumbs up. There's no way we only have 165 likes with almost 400 people watching. That's just rude, chat. Rude. Do you have SDS on? I do. Yeah. Okay, we promise we won't laugh. Boston traffic, JetBlue 159 landing up, runway 33 left, Boston. Alright, landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose light on. Beautiful. Need to hang some smoke detectors? Nice. I mean, that's always important, right? You gotta earn it, baby. Apparently. All right. Lined up. We're waiting. What's altimeter doing now? 3030. Weather just updated. Give us a butter takeoff. It's going to be fighting for my life with crosswinds. What's the winds here? What are they doing now? Oh, it's 3. No, that's... Okay, that's Philly. Hey, at least in Philly we're going to be nice. Boston weather, 280, 16, gusting 31. No problem. No problem. No problem. This is going to be an ugly departure. Be prepared. Especially with brand new... what? You stop that right now. I hate that too. Every time I go into the settings option, I have to rearm that. Yeah, I know. I just noticed that. The pick. Thank you. Yeah. Is it a steep takeoff? No, it's just the winds. Winds are gnarly. He said he's on short final runway 27, so we're going to let him land. We ain't got no rush at this point. Although I don't... Short final 27? Do we see him, chat? Does your airline cover insurance gap? What is the Allegiant descent? I have no clue, Garen. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. How's the braking? Much better. Turn the reactivity down if you're having trouble with the braking. For sure. Alright, he's 1,500 feet. We're out of here, chat. Boston traffic, JetBlue 159 departing runway 33 left, Boston. Alright, joystick cams on. The sounds are up. Turn them down if you got them loud, because this is going to be loud. Throttles up to about 40%. Advance them. Ooh, baby. Let's go flying. Toga. SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots for neutral. V1. Oh my god, that's... Oh my... Yep, no problem. No problem. Positive rate, gear up. No problem. Nothing to see here, chat. Throttles to climb. At all, chat. See, we're professionals. 36,000 feet climb to cruise altitude. No problem at all, chat. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. That was silly of me to start changing sensitivities before departure. I had full rudder deflection there, by the way. Full rudder deflection. It feels way like squirrelier. Is that a Can we use that word? Flaps clean. It feels squirrely. That's the best way that I can describe how this airplane flies right now. Squirrely. It feels like I barely have control at some times. That's kind of frightening, but yeah. Squirrely is the perfect word that I can think of. Like it's on extra caffeine? Yeah, just... yeah. Beautiful sunset, though. Should be chasing that all the way to Philadelphia. All right, coming up on 6,000 feet. Autopilot 1's coming on flight deck. Sound's coming back here just a little bit. We should be passing downtown Boston. Yeah, there it is right there. Downtown Boston. Beautiful JetBlues. What's more realistic? I don't fly in the real world. I prefer 29, though. It definitely feels better. When we turn off, lights off. Nose light off, wing lights off, ground spoilers disarmed. We'll be using Beyond ATC? Probably not. Probably not.
Strap JetBlue 55, climb flight level 380.
You're 9th in line to arrive in Philly? What could go wrong?
We
10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. Seatbelts are going to stay on for now. A lot of wing flex? There is, yeah. Looks good, though. Definitely a lot more wing flex, though, for sure.
Stop traffic. Whiskey Golf 305.
I'll be falling asleep soon, but don't smack it down too hard, and don't forget the replay tool this time.
JJ, my man, huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the $27 donation. I promise I will not. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelvin, I'm still in the process of trying to figure them out, so hopefully I'll, yeah. Hopefully I'll have everything figured out here soon. So what do I have to do? Is Will still here? So you're saying all I have to do is put camera configs back in those folders in my community, and then I don't have to do anything else, or do I have to reset all my views again after I put all of those back in my community folder? Are you using symbolic links to link your second hard drive with your community folder? Correct. Yes. That is exactly what I'm doing. Or do I have to like remove the views that I have set now? See, it's still got a little bit of flickering though when we're up here. I bet you that's going to be fixed once we do all that other stuff. Your custom views need to be on. Your custom views need to be in the other camera file, the one saved next to the state file. I'm confused. Right now, the only views that I have are under here. You're confusing me. This is not good. All right. App data roaming, Kyle, app data roaming, Microsoft Flight Simulator, sim objects, airplanes, IAEs. That's the only camera config file that I have. That's my custom views, right? But then the other folder for like my community folder or whatever, I don't have any views in here. So you're saying I need to take the views, like the default views, and put them in and put them back into here. right? But then do I have to reset my views, or like what do I have to do? Will everything be fine after that? Just drop the Fenix camera files untouched and it should be fixed. Okay. Fingers crossed. Thank you again, JJ. Yeah, you sent me a link. Okay, that's right. What graphics card do I have? I have a 3080. 3080. Too many folders for the damn sim. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. Can you share the link? What for what, Anthony? Can you do a Legion stream in the Fenix from K-Pi to KROA and the steep descent has no star followed by an RNAV approach? Maybe. I know that we're supposed to get K-Pi scenery. Sent me direct Briggs. You went direct Briggs? Might have taken a little bit of a shortcut. Coming up on standard barometric pressure. The link that JJ sent me. Read the description. Okay. It was here with the reading of the description. Here's the link. Not as many files as X-Plane. I have 3 hard drives full of scenery, all of them pretty much maxed out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that, it's the, yeah, okay, I see how they're doing it. Why I cannot hear the cabin chime and seatbelt sound on the Fenix? I don't know. Did you have it turned on here in the settings? Oh man, it really pisses me off that we still have that crazy flickering. It's like, that's what and hopefully this fixes it. This may be broken because we don't have the actual like files in for the camera system, so hopefully when we put those files in it'll work. Read your last message. Wait, did you redo all the custom camera views from that new starting point in the cargo hold? If yes, then you will need to redo them. Did you redo all the custom camera views? So I mean, no, this is just my starting XYZ position, but I can change that. Don't worry about that. I know how to change that. I'll change the starting XYZ. No, X-Plane 12's installed still, Dan. I still have it installed. I just don't, I don't have any ortho or anything anymore. Well, get any ideas on how to reset quick views? I know how to do the external wing views, but the way it installed cut off my EPU button and overhead cockpit views. And how to do reset cockpit quick views. Use the arrow keys to just move around. The spot in the cargo bay? No, it's not. It's something weird. It's like -10 or something on the last one. It's super weird. It gets changed every time. It's really, really weird, man. It's yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that we don't get these broken ass shadows when, because that's so annoying flying around, and those are all the shadows, the broken shadows that you get. It is under this is the initial camera position, and that's why it's all bugged up. 10. It doesn't need to be. It needs to be at like -2 is like what my other one is at. So it's definitely that one, and because this is the one, if I change this number and I save it to something different, it doesn't. constantly reverts it back to there. But that's probably because I don't have the camera, the default camera system in, I don't have the default camera config in the Fenix files, which is probably why it's doing it. So, we'll see. You still have X-Plane 11, you can just copy the ortho from X-Plane 11 and put it in the X-Plane 12 files. No, my ortho hard drive is gone. Everywhere that's stored my ortho hard drive is gone.
After CPT Canada butters it into Philly, extra Philly cheesesteaks and roast pork sandwiches for catering on the return flight. No floaties, Captain.
Matthew with the $40 donation to secure his spot on top of that leaderboard. Huge no floaties to you, Matthew. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that. Incredibly kind. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate it. Guys, get some love in chat for Matthew dropping the $40 donation. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Instrument views are also weird. When viewing my overhead, I can't see my landing lights, for example. Yeah, so like, but you can move it, like if you move your, right, like you can move the camera. Is that what you mean? Like you guys can't, you can move the camera to set it however you want. Like there's, I forget what the default keys are in commands, but you can go in, out, left, right, forward, backwards. So like there's, you should be able to just like reset your view like to like that or whatever, however you want it, right? Like that or something. Should be able to do that, no? Over New York City already? Not us. You might be. Yeah, we were last ones out. We're a little ways back. Taking that coastal routing again. I don't know why, but this seems to be the flight path that they're flying even like as of today. This is the flight path that they're flying. Really weird. We have 125 knot quartering headwind right now. Change my camera settings to the X-Plane controls to go forward and back. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I did. Is this the last flight of today? We're doing the return flight to Boston. Evening flight. Evening return flight to Boston with those crazy winds. Should be interesting. By the way, that was, what was the factor meal of choice tonight? What did I have? Cheddar beef bowl. Cheddar beef and broccoli bowl. It was good. It'll be a tailwind on the way back. Yes, exactly. No, Garrett, I'm not going to put anything. Not going to put anything in the secondary flight plan. Sorry, man. If you want to see me do that flight, you can. Again, you can remind me, or you can join the Discord to put it in the flight suggestion channel. We're in the middle of a flight, man. I'm not going to worry about putting stuff into secondary flight plans for other flights. I totally understand that there's an arrival without a star. There's lots of airports that don't have stars. It's just a direct waypoint to an RNAV or to an ILS approach. I understand what you're saying. It's okay. Coming up on the Briggs transition. Nice. The wind slows down at 380. We'll see. We're only going up to 36. We'll see. See what she does. Are we serving the signature mustache-shaped chocolate chip cookies? Is that what JetBlue serves? I don't even know what they serve. A330neo is bugged for me. The throttles, I hope they fix it. We probably have to calibrate the throttles, don't you? I think. Throttle calibration. ECAP just joined, liking the new update. So far, so good, man. Yeah. Very, very different on the flight model, but yeah. The hell is CTAF? I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do. CTAF, so if you look at an airport chart, it should tell you the CTAF. So if you go to like Boston, you go to the airport chart, if you look up here in like the top, it should tell you the CTAF. Where do you see that actually? I thought it was usually like up here. It should usually give you like a CTAF frequency. I don't see it either. I thought it gave you one on the charts. Is it on the approach charts? Departure charts? No. I thought it always gave you a CTAF for the airports. Oh, that's right. It's on the VFR sectional. So what do you have to do? Do you have to go to like VFR and zoom in? Like where the hell would it even... I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, dude. Good luck. Good luck with that, Vatsim. Do they bring an FPS improvement to the aircraft? I don't know if I've noticed. I don't know, man. I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest with you. Now that I have frame gen, I'm not too concerned about frames all the time, you know? Hit the map button, then FAA sectionals. Wait, this one? What are you talking about? At the bottom? Getting bottom FAA sectionals. Am I missing something? Is it in here? Oh, okay, here. Wow. Got you. So they're actually expecting people to like go on like frequencies like what? What is this? The CTAF is at it? 128.8? They're actually expecting people to do this instead of just going on 122.8 like we've done for the last 25 years. CTAF 1288. They actually think people are going to do this? Funny. Funny little guys over at Vatsim. Funny little guys. Okay. Best of luck with that one there, Vatsim. That ain't gonna happen, dude. That ain't gonna happen. Boston is a 24/7 tower, so there would be no CTAF. Vatsim is gonna publish frequencies for these airports. Got you. Why, man? There's so many other like better things they could implement to the network. This just seems kind of crazy. This just seems kind of backwards. Boston's all online. Hopefully Boston's online for the return flight. Looks like they will be. Damn, that's, yeah. He kept flying with you and having a hard understanding the altitudes and the arrival into Philadelphia. What's so difficult about it? Arrivals into Philadelphia. There are no real altitude restrictions. So you're just going to descend the way that your aircraft is expecting, and then you just want to intercept at... Well, intercept is at Martin for 3,000 feet, so it should just set 3,000 feet, and your aircraft should ideally descend you into it. We're coming in from Briggs. We're going to go this way, down and in, and then we're going to land 27 right. Should ideally, yeah, but the fact that we need to reference a Vatsim publishing to figure out some CTAF frequencies is a major red flag. This idea is dead on arrival. I just don't... I know that it's like a test, and I know that some people are probably going to enjoy it. Like, yeah, okay, sure, like, for most of us, I'm sure we'll pick it up, like, within a week or two. I just think it's one extra unnecessary step. That's just my opinion on it. Why not just have a localized frequency, 122.8, like they've always had? It's just like the thing, you know, that like Unicom on Vatsim is 122.8. I don't know. Just seems like it's again making it overcomplicated for just no reason, right? That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. To me, it's just there's other things on the network I would rather, you know, get fixed or get done. That's just me. Actually, just need your ATP to even join the network. Nah, I don't think it's that much, but. He got flying with you and having a hard time. Sorry, I got that one. Last week, I said JFK was too crowded. Boston is the exact opposite. Very streamlined and excellent terminal connectivity. There you go. Very cool. What better things would you want to get done or fixed in VATSIM? I don't know, Dave. We're not... I don't know, dude. I'd have to actually sit down and like look at things, but I can assure you that like making CTAF frequencies is definitely not on my list of things. How about getting, you know, some better pilot training and pilot courses? How about actually opening it up so that people can become VATSIM controllers instead of having to wait a year and a half or 2 years on waiting lists and then lose interest? There's so many things, man, that they could work on. There's so many other better things. How about working on dealing with some of the trolls and some of the people that have hundreds of accounts that just come on and just are ruthless and do stupid shit? There's so many things, man. There's so many things. Will has a great point. Uniformed audio control instead of... Luckily, I have an audio mixer, and that's actually fixed that. So, but you know, you shouldn't need an audio mixer to have uniform radio controls and stuff like that. It's just there's a lot of things that I would also like to work on. I don't know. I just feel that the CTAF frequencies is just one. I already see it. Somebody's not going to understand. Other people are going to be screaming on the frequency because they're not the other guy's going to be on like 122.8 because he's always been on 122.8 when there's no controllers on. So he's going to be there talking, and it's just going to create, I don't know, man. It just seems a little bit silly to me. But yeah. Hey, Captain, I love your streams. Keep it up. Great work. The update is great. Aviator Chill, good to see you, man. Thank you, dude. 6 months is way too long. Maybe 2 to 4 week tests in Unicom is never that bad. Well, they gotta do a bunch of data, right? I feel like 6 months 3 to 6 months is probably enough to gather enough data to try and figure out if it's something that they want to do moving forward. Again, I just think it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's not the hardest, and I'm sure we could all probably figure it out pretty quickly, and hopefully others can. Also have to remember, though, is I don't know what it's like. Some people don't have access to charts, right? Some people don't understand how to read charts, period. Now, one could argue, okay, well, they probably shouldn't be on the network. I agree with you, but that's not the case. There's people on the network regardless, whether they're reading charts or not. So what are we going to do with those people? I don't know. So how does it work, basically? So essentially, what it is like, let's say we're departing out of Philadelphia, and we would go to map FAA sectional charts. We would scroll down to Philadelphia until we scrolled in enough and saw CTAF. So there's Philadelphia International CT, which stands for CTAF. So the Unicom frequency at Philadelphia would be 118.5. Instead of the normal 122.8 that we've always used. If you're at Philadelphia and you're taxiing around and you want to, you know, let people know of your intentions, you need to be on 118.5. I don't know. That seems weird. And then when would you switch over? Like as soon as you're airborne and out of the airspace, do you go back to 122.8 like normal? Or do you continue picking up different frequencies as you start flying through different... Like, how does that work? Like for your arrival, like let's say if we go back for the arrival, like do we have to punch in some... CT is not CTAF. CTAF will be the bold C next to the frequency. The bold C next to the frequency? Whoa, I don't see that. Oh, right here, 122.9? That one? That doesn't... That's Philadelphia 929. That's not Philadelphia International. 122.95? Philly's CTAF would actually be 123.0. It's like, how are you getting this? The bold C is for Unicom, CT is CTAF. Philly probably doesn't have one because it's a 24/7. See, that's what I mean. This plan is already just falling apart. We're trying to understand it, and it's already falling apart in us trying to understand it. How the fuck do they expect people to do this without any training, without any knowledge, without anything? They just expect people to look at sectional charts and pick out what a CTAF is or a Unicom? This isn't going to go well, man. I'm not being disrespectful. This isn't we're on VATSIM, dude. This isn't real life. A lot of the VATSIM people have not gone to school to study FAA sectional charts and stuff like that. This is... Nah, dude. This ain't gonna roll, man. This ain't gonna roll. I can already tell you, this is not going to be favorable for VATSIM. Whether you think it will or not, I don't think it will be favorable for VATSIM. I just don't see it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, chat. VAT Pilot Edge Sim. If you look at the airport diagram, it should have all of Philly's frequencies. Well, that's what I thought as well, Noah, but it doesn't have that. We thought of that as well. Now, somebody mentioned, okay, let's go to, like, let's say, what's an airport? Like, Buffalo? Does Buffalo close? Let's go to Buffalo and see if, like, Buffalo has it on the charts. Go to your charts, go to, like, taxi charts, airport. Do they have a CTAF frequency? Because I have seen CTAF frequencies, but it's usually only at airports that close. Apparently Buffalo is open 24/7 as well. They don't have a CTAF frequency, and it's not on the charts like that. So, again, I just don't understand. Like, if almost all of the airports, like the busy airports that people are flying into, are towered and staffed 24/7, why? And you're just gonna go and issue different frequencies for every single one of these airports that are technically towered 24/7. So, like, how are people going to find out what those frequencies are? Or are those frequencies going to all be the same? If it's a major airport, just use frequency blah 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 blah. They have to make up their own frequency. That's what I mean. That's where this is just going completely out the wall. Like, I understand them wanting to, like, seek realism and, like, but, like, if for more than half of the airports in the US that are towered or open 24/7, ay, dude. Yeah, I just don't see it happening, man. I just don't see it happening. I don't know. Majors should be primary tower frequency. I guess that would make sense, actually, Skyworker. You would just tune up on, yeah, that would make sense. Normal CTAF frequencies at airports that close at the same time as tower frequencies. Okay. It's on Navigraph information frequencies. Okay, well, my head's gonna start hurting. For the 24/7 towers, VATSIM says they'll publish preferred CTAF frequencies. You'd only really need to make position reports when you're in the terminal area. I don't know, man. I just don't see it happening. That's me. I could be wrong. I just don't see it. I just don't see it working very well. We've used 122.8 for the last 20 years of VATSIM. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be a real hard habit to kind of, like, you know, force myself to go look at, like, some, like, you know, random charts and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not a fan of it, though. I will say that. I'm a fan of realism, but I'm not really a fan of, like, that's just, I think, in my opinion, going a little bit too far. That's just me. That is just me. 310 at 8. Good. Temperature. What are you? 4 degrees. And 30:43. 4 degrees, 30:43. And our minimums today into Philadelphia, 211 on the Barrow. Good. Top of descent, 72 miles. Sure, most people are just going to continue using Unicom. That's what I think is going to happen, man. Like I said, you feel like the people that understand it, they're just going to, like, always use CTAP, but they're going to have 122.8 in the backup. I don't know. I see it being a lot for people who don't go that deep into it. 100% Nick. 100% man. Yeah. If you look up KRYY, it has when tower closes frequency on ground charts. Got you. Okay. I just know from, like, sometimes flying on pilot edge networks as well, where the tower closes at certain times, you have a CTAF frequency. They better be publishing an extremely detailed video educating us what the hell they want us to do. I'm sure they will. But real pilots confuse it and use Unicom when they use it to CTAF, so VATSIM wants realism. So here we go. I guess, Skyworker. Yeah, right? I guess. That's what they asked for. Folks will learn to use COM2. Absolutely. That's what I see happening, digital. Everybody's on COM2, and yeah. Don't American airports close at 12 a.m.? Not really, Tanush. No, there's a lot of airports that are open 24 hours, man. Like an airport like New York and Boston, Washington, Dulles, and stuff like that, there's flights at all times, man. All times in the evening. There's a video explaining all of it. Oh, there already is a video out? Okay. Is it on the VATSIM YouTube channel, I'm assuming? Did I mention that I fully booked for FS Expo, including flights and hotel? Daniel Barry is ready. Daniel's got his hotel booked, chat. He's got his flights booked. Mr. Daniel Barry is ready. See you down in Vegas. By the way, I did get my Thrustmaster contract. It has been countersigned and approved. So we are back on with Thrustmaster for 2024. Sponsored content starting very soon, as of next month. March 1st is when the contract kicks in. So that'll be good. That means that we will be down live streaming. Part of the contract is we will be live streaming again from the event down in Vegas. So if you are attending, please do come say hello. And of course, come and sit in front of the camera, say hello, and we're going to do some landing challenges. And no, Will, you cannot bring your PlayStation remote. That would be cheating. We're not allowing you to plug in your PlayStation remote to do the landing challenge. I could just see Will, dude, whipping out his PlayStation remote, plugging it into the computer, sitting down, winning the challenge, and then telling everybody to screw off. Oh, man. Is medium term still recommended? That's what I'm using, medium, yeah. Do you get paid by them, or is it just like you get free products? No, they're a full sponsorship. It's a full sponsorship. I get paid. Yeah. He's got a honeycomb. He's always had a honeycomb. He's always had a honeycomb. Wow. You know what I want to do, Will? I was actually considering buying like a cheap gaming laptop and just bringing it with me and like doing some like cool shit in like my hotel room. Just inviting a couple people over and doing some flights like in a hotel room when we're down in Vegas. But we'll see, man. Gaming laptops are so expensive, and when the hell would I use it outside of travel? That's the problem that I have. Like, if I were to buy a gaming laptop, they're like between $1,800 and $2,500. It's crazy, man. Thank you, BombTech. Appreciate it, man. No, Air Marshal, no way, dude. Listen, first and foremost, the Rio is much newer. They were hosting it at the goddamn Tropicana, dude. That is the oldest and dirtiest and rankest hotel on the Strip. And they changed it to the Rio. And where we're staying at the Rio, they literally just renovated the entire thing. It's all new renovation. It's going to be awesome, dude. It's basically like we're staying at a new hotel. Bought a gaming laptop. It wasn't worth it. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Gaming laptops do nothing well. You are correct. Yeah, that's why I don't own one. I have like a piece of shit laptop that I bring with me when I go on the trips and stuff like that, but yeah. Imagine Tropicana under a blacklight. Dude, not good. Not good. Sun's been setting for about an hour because we're chasing the sunset. Yeah, chasing it. Easy to land with a PS controller if you tweak the wind. Ooh. I don't know. Never. I don't think I've ever flown with a PlayStation remote or any one of those remotes type things. Did Caesar ever live at the Rio, though? Got a Razer laptop for gaming. I use it to back up and it does pretty good. Yeah. If you can get one at a decent price and not break the bank, I'm all for it. But, like, when you're paying in Canadian shekels, everything is stupid expensive. How old are you? I am 30... What am I? 35? 36? Somewhere around there. One of those two. Laptop could be fun just to mess around with. Do you think there will be an appetite for that after FS Expo all day? No. Probably not, Will. You are correct with that one. That's another great reason. I will be stretching and stuffing my face after the expo. I think Thrustmaster is hosting a party again like they did in Houston. We did the Houston party, and it was a lot of fun. That was really cool. We went to the NASA Space Center in Houston, and we did the Thrustmaster after party. So I think they're having an after party as well on Saturday night. So. Cap, I find the IAE Fenix difficult to fly. It also rudders are too reactive. Definitely is going to take some getting used to, Kevin. I do agree with you on that one. Pardon me. Yep, I do agree. How addicted to flight sim are you to fly after FS Expo in your hotel? Correct. Crack addict. Correct. I'm more so thinking, like, what if, like, a cool project gets announced or airplane gets announced, right? We're not there. What if they drop FS 2024 while we're at the expo? And then all of us are at the expo and we got to go, you know, we have to wait till we get home to try it. That would suck, dude. Come on. That would suck. Imagine. I think PMGG is announcing a secret project. At the expo, I think they're doing it at FS weekend. My FCU won't move. I cannot move the dials. I've reinstalled it and it won't work. Any tips? I have no clue, Reed. I don't know why it's not working, man. Still can't wait to hear about the Thrustmaster tiller at the expo. Hopefully, man. Is this V2B2 more easy to land? I'm going to say no, Diego. It feels very squirrely. I think that's the perfect definition. If you don't know what squirrely means, it means like a handful. It's like, you know, squirrely. Fuck, I'm doing a terrible job at explaining what that is, but hopefully you all know what squirrely means. Is FS Expo the only expo that you go to? Yeah, I'd love to go to the one in Amsterdam, man. It just wasn't like... or Lelystad, sorry, outside of Amsterdam. It just wasn't enough like planning and timing. I'd also love to see how big it is and if it continues to grow, if it's something that it's going to happen next year. I'd love to make a trip out there and go see next year, maybe to the FS weekend in Lelystad. PMGG canceled their announcement at FS Expo. I have no clue. Hopefully, Ricardo. Hopefully, man. We should have a honeycomb Delta display at the expo. Dude, you know what's crazy, Mike? I'm so interested to see what's going to happen with honeycomb at this event, right? I mean, Nikki, the owner or supposed owner of honeycomb, has always been there in like extravagant forms by like showing off all these things. And I'm super curious to see, one, who's going to be there, who's going to be the face of honeycomb now, are they even going to show up? I have no clue, man. Who the hell knows at this point, dude, what's going to happen? Very curious to see what's going to happen. Who's going to be there? Are they even going to be there, right? I mean, Honeycomb's been every single expo since 2019. They've announced a new product, and a new product is coming. You still don't have their joystick. You still don't have their rudder pedals. I mean, we still don't have products that they announced in 2019. And yet they're still announcing more and more and more projects, like a gaming chair and a gaming setup. And like, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I think Austin will be there. I think he will. Which is why I kind of hope that like Microsoft does like a big Microsoft 2024 reveal type thing. I really hope they do, because that's just going to be the talk, right? That'll just, everybody there is just going to be excited for 2024, especially if like they got like some crazy previews that we haven't seen, or we get a release date and the whole expo is going to be crazy talking about, did you hear it's releasing? Like, I hope that happens, just to kind of put Austin back in his place a little bit, because yeah. Are you friends with Austin? No. PMGG canceled their announcement at FS Weekend to the Expo. Ah, got you. That makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, I hate to spam, but it's driving me nuts. How do you mute the ATIS and keep it from playing in the fly-by-wire? Daily, do check your EFB and see if you have auto frequencies turned on. You shouldn't have auto frequencies turned on, but it may be changing it automatically. But if not, just change your radio. Change your whatever you're tuned to. Whatever radio you're tuned to, something's doing that. All right, descent. I'm going to go to like 5,000 feet initially. 5,000, good. Cap, getting emotional with you flying into Philly, the hometown goat. Nice, dude. Oh, man. Am I Jewish? No, I'm not. 5-wire 380, maybe. You Owls and XP are all live right now. What, really? Oh, damn, nice. I had no clue. Very cool. It's probably the secondary radio is active in the ATIS, unless you mean in-game ATIS. It could be that.
Well,
yeah.
I thought we were friends, Cap.
I'm friends with that, Austin. Not the other Austin. Thank you for the support, Austin. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties, dude. Thank you, buddy. It's tuned to 122.8, but it's not VATSIM. Okay, well, you can untune it. Just change the frequency in this one or the secondary one. Just change the frequency. Padraig, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. All the flight nerds like us will be squealing if a big announcement like that happens. I'm sure it will be, man. I mean, if they were smart, if we don't have a release date already by the time we go to the expo, I think it's pretty obvious we're going to get a release date that's halfway through the year. We should have a release date by then, right? So we'll wait and see. Jerome, my man, huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the support, my friend. Welcome back to business class. I hope you're doing well, man. Welcome back, dude. Think of Oscar Mayer Wiener when people mention Austin. It's not bad. We're doing a night flight on the return flight, guys. We all excited for that one? The low rumble of the IAEs is juicy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm playing on VATSIM, but when I'm on 122.8, the aircraft plays the ATIS in the background. Yeah, just change it off there. Cap, do you have a favorite CTAF frequency? Fuckers, man. Oh, dude. These Thursday night streams are something fancy, aren't they, Chad? Bunch of jackasses. I love it. Oh, man. I mean, daily, the only thing that I can do, man, like I said, is change the frequencies, dude. Find a frequency until it's not doing it anymore. It's either your primary radio or your secondary radio. And if it keeps doing it, I think, like I said, in the tablet of the... in the tablet, there's like an auto ATC or frequency thing or something like that you can turn on. I bet you it's that, where it changes the frequency for you. So maybe it could be that. Where's the guy who was telling us all the iCow codes? He tell us the CTAFs too. Dude, it wasn't all of them. It was just the Palmdale. It was just the Palmdale iCow code for some reason. He was adamant that I learned the Palmdale iCow code is PMDL or whatever it is. I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, man. Do you have a favorite trim setting? Thursday night streams are inspiring. Well, I'm nice and stretched out. Chat's usually a little bit more calm. All the Timmies are in bed, usually. It's past their bedtime, most of the time. It's just, you know, it's a combination for greatness right there in itself. You can turn off the voices of Microsoft ATC. Maybe it's Microsoft ATC, that's true. Yeah. What was the medicine? Before I went live, I was on some flour. I had some Pure Michigan, it's called. It's so good, dude. It's Mendo Breath crossed with something. It's absolutely delicious. Pure Michigan, and then we've got some Gelato Mint. Gelato Mint. 3:02 a.m. here, and I still need to reach work at 8 a.m. You're crazy, man. 0.3 down. Seems to be the most common one that we get is like 0.3 down. Does the Cat Turbulence mod work with this update? So far, so good, AJ. Yeah. Forceptor, nice. I hope everybody's feeling important here tonight. Imagine if some controller tells you that you should study your CTAF charts. Oh, it'll happen. Trust me. Yeah. Timmy's here on the Rogue ones. We got to be careful when it's this late. True, Bomb Tech. Yeah, you're right. How long has that been legal in Canada? Marijuana? Oh, dude, what are we going on now? 7, 8 years? Long time. Long time. Favorite EPR setting so far with the IAEs? Nice. Toga. Toga, toga. That's been my favorite. Sam, my man, 8 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Morning, Cap. Good morning to you, Sam. Thanks for your support, dude. Legal since October 17th, 2018. There you go. You know, technically you shouldn't be on 122.8. Oh, dude, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Or you're going to have somebody like pinging with you like, hey, I saw you were landing and I didn't hear you on CTAF. Can you please tune to CTAF and make the right traffic calls? You can already see it, dude. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Guess we use stretching as a new sustainable fuel. 100%. Especially here. Favorite go-around altitude, 6,900 feet. Come on now. Too easy. Favorite iPhone ringtone. I don't think I've ever used an iPhone ringtone. Silent all day long, baby. Silent. My phone never comes off of silent. Ever. Silent. Where's the avgas? Right here, baby. Well, over there. Still got some. What's your favorite sock size? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Make a buttery smooth landing? We'll see, man. We'll see. We actually had 2 pretty nice landings today. Just getting used to the new, like, whole flare and stuff, but, yeah. I wonder if Swiss 001 will be at the expo. I have no clue. I don't know. I have no clue, man. That's a long trip, dude, for him to make. Woof. All the way from Zurich. If you were a sandwich, which one would you be? Woof. That is a solid question, my friend. Probably one of the best questions I've had in a while. Chicken salad sandwich. Chicken salad. I'm going with it. That was the first one that came to mind when you asked me that. That's the first one that I'm going to tell you. A chicken salad sandwich. It's pretty great. Pretty great. Cap, you're lucky that you're last and not in the mess in front of you. Hey, good. It's a solid sandwich. Both pilots die. They call you up to the cockpit of the 320. You buttering? We're auto landing. Definitely auto land. I would definitely know enough to be able to set up this aircraft to do an auto land. I'd get ATC to tell me the, the weather. We'd throw it into here. We'd get them to line us up, give us a proper runway. Oh baby. Do you like crunchy peanut butter? That is the only peanut butter. Don't come at me with you smooth peanut butter heads. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Crunchy peanut butter, the only way to go. 3043. High pressure coming into here today. Tell me some good chicken salad, man. Chicken salad with some dill relish and some shredded cheddar. Ooh, this guy knows what's up. Let's go over to Montana dude's house for some chicken salad sandwiches. He gonna take care of us. Creamy is top tier? Nope. Psychopath. Oh. Crunchy peanut butter all day long. Nice pump deck. Oh, shit. They ask you to tune to CTAF. Yeah, we're done. Excuse me, sir. Can you read your sectional VFR charts? Thank you. Hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No. A hot dog is its own thing. Gonna have to unsubscribe and act like I didn't just hear crunchy. Oh, man. Crunchy's the way to go, though, chat. It's the way to go. Philly cheesesteak? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What's there not to like about that, for sure? I don't know if I've ever had, like, a proper Philly cheesesteak, Padre. There's actually a really proper Philly-style cheesesteak restaurant in the hotel that we're staying at. I suggest you log off and review your CTAF frequencies. You know it's going to happen, man. Like, you know it's going to happen. Plenty of weed to go around, too? Hey, that's what I like to hear. Strawberry or grape jam? I pick strawberry. Yeah, I'm usually going strawberry. You know what hits harder than hell, 12 cut? A nice, like, fresh loaf of bread. A little bit of butter first on the nice warm toast bread, whatever you want. A little bit of butter, and then you put the jam on top of that. Buddy. That is literal heaven. I don't think you can go wrong with that one. You had me at cheesecake. Nice. Strawberry jam. Yeah, I like grape jelly too, man, but strawberry jam, ooh, man. Something special about that one, chat. We got the airport out there. Philadelphia. Where does JetBlue park their aircraft in Philadelphia? I don't think we've ever flown JetBlue into Philly. They go into the... what are these gates? What are those? They're right on... interesting, okay. Delta gates? Does that make sense? No, Charlie gates. Charlie gates with American Airlines, right? Yeah, Charlie gates. Yeah, there's a JetBlue parked right there. Okay, Charlie gates. If we can, we'll take Charlie 29 or Charlie 27. Hopefully nobody took that.
Philadelphia traffic, JetBlue 55, turn left.
It's pronounced JetBlue.
Runway 27.
JetBlue. JetBlue. All right. It was Martin for 3,000. Hopefully it's not too chaos. I don't want to cut anybody off. I'm going to be a good pilot, and I'm going to take this all the way out to Enzu and then down and in. All right, chat? Because it sounds like there's still a bunch of people landing right now. So he said 15-mile final, so we'll slot in behind those guys. Is it Detroit style with honey on top? Ooh, slaps. Slaps. If you were a cheesecake, which one would you be? I don't know. I don't eat enough cheesecake. Greek food? Ooh, man, love me some Greek food. Will you change the EFB wallpaper? I will, yes. JJ sent me a custom Captain Canada one. And I will figure out how to install it. I think he sent me instructions on how to install it as well. So we will do that. There's Philadelphia International behind us. The sun has just set. This will be nice. Cap, you might have to extend your down leg. 10 people turning in currently. Oh my goodness. Well, this might just be a nice little simple log off. Is there any controllers online? No. No controllers online. Okay, well, if I get in anybody's way or anybody gets in my way, we'll just log off for the landing and then we'll log back on. Let's see. I figured out how to do it. What I have in there will remain a mystery, however. Nice. How do you change the EFB wallpaper? JJ sent me a how-to. To change your background, local host in your web browser, open up a new tab in your web browser and enter this. You can then change the background external device. For those using their external tablet, you can open up the EFB settings on the app and change it for guidance on how to use the EFB for an external device. Here, ensure your sim is running and you're loaded into the Fenix aircraft to change the image. EFB background size is... Wait. You just go to localhost and it does that? So, could I change it right now? Is that what that's saying? Okay, well, let's do this on the ground in case it screws anything up, but I should be able to change the picture now. Yeah, JJ sent me one. And Davis, if you're still here, Davis, that I'm gonna go direct Emzo now. Enzu, sorry.
I appreciate it. Let me know when you're clear.
You didn't touch that camera config, right? Like that is a... Davis, if you're still here, that's like the default camera config that came with it. Daisy could be the background. Daisy could be, yeah.
Speed 134, in case anybody's wondering.
All right, we're turning in. I'm looking for people. I'm looking. I actually don't see anybody. I hear everybody, but I don't. Oh, there's somebody right here in front of us. Yeah, this is going to be bad.
Good, Cap.
This will be bad. Cap, correct. Didn't try to trick it or anything. Hasn't been touched. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm going to start slowing the aircraft down here as well. Go to 210 knots. We'll turn on our landing system. 23 miles out. So if we slow down enough, we should give them enough room. Put a little bit of ground spoiler. Going on TCAS, I'm not seeing anybody yet. Did you log off? Nope. Are you going to try the camera file added back for the next flight? I think you'll need to restart. Yeah, no, I have to restart the sim wheel. Camera file won't work. I don't know if JJ's still here. I think JJ went to bed as well. Block 2 seems to not bleed off speed as fast. It's a little bit more chunky. Yeah.
Speed 131.
I see an aircraft right down here. We may be in conflict with one another. Unless we can split it up and he can land left side and right side. We can do some parallel approaches, but... Cap, the brakes in Block 2 are tough. They are so long to respond. The brakes? I don't know. Set TCAS to all or below. It's set to all. All. Alright, we're going down to 3,000. Continue the descent. We should be good. We've given each other about 5 miles separation. I actually went and took it all the way out. So we're doing good. All is swell and well. I'm going to descend at about 1,000 feet per minute, down to 3,000 feet for Enzu. Cap, you enjoy the Philly approach? It is beautiful. It's a beautiful approach into the 2.7s. Alright, I'm going to slow us down to 190 knots now to make sure we can get behind this guy. Flaps 1. We'll go auto brake to low. Keep thinking we're going into DC and I don't even smoke. Nice. Oopsies. Chat, remember, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Can we get to 300 likes before we get down on the ground? Do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button.
Philly traffic, JetBlue 55, vacating runway 27.
Yeah, he's going real slow. Like, we're right up on his you-know-what. We're going to go 170. I'm going to arm localizer now. Lokestar should be captured here in a second. There is Lokestar, beautiful. I'm going to arm approach now. Let's hope should be alive soon. It was 3,000 at Martin. I'm going to shallow out that descent rate.
I'm going to hang a left here.
Bleed off some of the speed. He's about 2.5 miles in front of us. I don't think this is going to work unless I go all the way like 160 knots now. Best advice on learning approaches, study your charts. Your charts are going to be really what help you out. Certain altitudes and certain speeds and certain... The charts are really going to help you. If you know all of your intercepts. Yeah, Navigraph is huge, man. Huge, huge, huge. Vacating to the right. Alright, speed's coming back nicely. I'm going to go flaps 2. We're holding 160 knots. We're not gaining. He's not gaining, or I think he was at final approach speed, to be honest with you. I'm going to go final approach speed now. As much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to go final approach speed just because I don't want to be right up on that guy's you-know-what. Use the CTAF and ask him to expedite. If only, man. Study your charts. Yeah, don't forget to study the Hoosier VORs. You need your VORs. Approach is armed. We're looking good on that. On. I'll just get all of these on now while we're sitting here and waiting. Good. Know your VORs. Yes. VORs are important. Alright, glide slope's alive. We're currently sitting flaps 2. We have just the most ridiculous pitch on the aircraft. Nose attitude up. As I'm just trying to get my speed back as quickly as I can. Don't overfly to Detroit unless landing in Detroit. Exactly. Don't, Cap, you plan your streams as long as you can, or would you hang the boots up? Keep going, man. Share the passion, share the love, flight sim, dude. That's the real goal here, right? Pardon me. That's the real goal, man. All right, we're looking good. Glide slope's about to intercept. Lights are good. I'm going to drop the gear. I'm going to go flaps 3 as soon as the gear's dropped.
Philly traffic, American 5707, show final, runway 27 right, Philly.
We're back in old stream. We're high as balls. What makes you think I'm not right now? Glide slope through 160 knots, flaps full. And approach mode is already activated, 138 knots on the VAP. Why is my Microsoft so laggy during landing? Turn some of your settings down. Probably have some settings set too high, man. Is the engine power values different than the ECAM now? Don't remember saying
2,500.
Yes, these are EPR limits. So the IAEs use EPR instead of N1. Still have an N1, but they use EPR limits. I was listening to the full 30K substream the other night. Jesus. Should land on 3.5 at Philly sometime. It's a Butte. Runway 3.5? Is that even a thing? It is a thing. Interesting. It's pretty short though, isn't it? Excuse me. Alright, I want to hand fly this jet. Joystick cam's going on. My airplane. Enjoy the approach, friends. Joe, what's up, mate? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Man, that's beautiful coming in here tonight. Cam no blue. Landing checklist. Landing. 18 knot crosswind right now. Joel, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you.
$1,000.
JetBlue 159, 2 mile final runway, 27 rides. A little bit low on our slope. The winds are changing on us.
$500. $400. $100 above. Minimum 200.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, A320, retard. 5,
Slight correction, hold it. Floaty, nose down gently, reversers are out, maintain center line. Decelerating. Reverser stowed, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm going to take the high speed here to the right. Just take it like this. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Philadelphia. A little bit floaty. We got to dial this in a little bit. A little bit floaty with these still. It's very sensitive on the side stick. It's a little bit weird. Kind of throwing me off a little bit, but nonetheless, happy with that one, friends. Nose light is... that definitely would have helped. I was wondering why it looks so dim. Strobe lights, runway turnoffs, EP master start switch is on. We'll go ahead and get the cabin lights on. Tokyo drift? Nah, I wasn't really drifting. We weren't touched down yet. What gate did I say? I said gate Charlie 27. Is that open? It's right here, Charlie 27. Got the bug. Charlie 27. On. It should be right here on the corner. Shouldn't it be? No, these are Bravo? Where the hell are we? Oh, it's this way. Dirt. No problem, Jack. Nothing to see here. Just a lost pilot at an airport. Has no clue where I'm going. No problem. You stole Charlie 27? Oh, how dare you. Okay. Charlie... I don't know what's available. Charlie 31? What's there on the corner? Charlie 31. Don't go to Charlie 31, whoever this is right in front of me. He's turning into Charlie 31, look. God damn it. I think this is Charlie 30. I didn't even take the right gate after all of that. The guy's like, hey man, you wanted to go here. Charlie 30. No problem. No. Alrighty, park brakes on. Good. APU's on. Bleeds are on. Clean everything up here. Woosah. This poor United plane making him like spin around and shit. It's like, this motherfucker just stole my stand. Your Spirit Wings 9178. Nice. Good, done. Engine number 2 off. Engine number 1 off. Beacon lights off. Seatbelt signs off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Philadelphia. Wonderful. Not the parking job we wanted, but that's okay. It actually wasn't too bad. Jet bridge is attaching. Man, that's loud. Why? Why so loud? Cool. Somebody's got their strobe lights on and it is blinding. Blinding, blinding, blinding. Let's go ahead and set up for the return flight back to Boston. Shall we? I think we shall. PHL back to Boston. JetBlue. Good. KPHL over to KBoss. 320 IAEs. We're gonna fly right over top of New York City, so that should be nice. That should be kind of cool. Almost a full passengers on the way back. 177 passengers on the return flight. Probably the guy you cut off. What do you use to get the landing flap screen to show the foot per minute? Many thanks. Always enjoyed the streams. Get that landing tip screen. It's called landing rate monitor. Exclamation point LRM in chat. Exclamation point LRM, and then follow the Nightbot command. He'll take you to the right where you need to go. All right, pre-file on Vatsim. This should be a significantly shorter flight, chat, just because of that tailwind. Let me go ahead and disconnect and reconnect. New call sign 560 connect. Good. Let me come over here for a second. Flight, end flight. Okay. Good. New flight.
JetBlue 901, 902, pushing back, turn to 27, expecting 24 left departure.
Alright. That's good. That's done. Sweet. Everything should be updated up top for you guys now, as well as the banners. Cool. Looking good. Okay, now, what was that thing to see if I can do this while I'm actually flying? Let me see if we can do this. Browser and enter. You can change the background. Okay, let me save this. Save image as... Okay, that's fine there. Close that. Okay, what's the website that I need to go to? Okay. Yeah, see, this says it can't be found. Do you have to do this on the... Like, JJ's not here, right? Like, answer the size before, just assume it's 920, it looks weird, I'll fix it tomorrow. Locate localhost in your web browser. Open up a new tab in your browser and enter... Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. I don't know how to change. Does anybody know, like, this is what they're saying, how to change the background. Change the background, localhost on your web browser. Is it the web browser in the there's no web browser in the airplane, right? But like when I put that into the web browser, that does absolutely nothing. HTTP, hold on, actually, I think I fucked up. I'm gonna retry this again. No, that doesn't work either. Weird. Weird. Very, very weird. On your computer, yeah, it's when I do that, this local host page can't be found.
Yep.
So I don't... 3Ms, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Ah, okay. I got it now. Okay, and then go to select image or drop it here. Select this one. Open. Background has been changed successfully. How the hell did you get to there? Okay, thank you. Okay, so now if I go to here, it should have it. If we go back in the airplane. Hey, chat, look at that. Captain Canada. He said he's going to fix it up so it's like properly placed. But there we go. That's how you do that. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate that. And put your IPv4, something like that. I don't know what Davis did it, but yeah. There we go. Cool. Sweet. All right, let's go to our Fenix tab. Oh wait, shit, we can't import the next flight, right? Because they're deboarding. That's right, they're deboarding. So there's nothing we can do right now. We can only watch the deboarding. We can't really do much right now. Can't import any of the next flight. Or can I? Hold on. I might be able to, actually. My flights, import next flight. Philly to Boston. Okay, everything's there. Okay, we're good. Let's come down here. We'll go to our init ref. We're going to go init request. This is our intro song, so we can't play this song. Skip song, please. All right. For the return flight, we are JetBlue JBU 560. Yeah, 560 for the return flight. We'll bump that up into there. Beautiful. That's all set. That's all done. Let's go to our init B page. This is where I don't think I can plug anything in yet. So I'm just going to go to flight plan, Philly departures. We're going to plan 27 left for the departure. We're going to be on the Philly 3, which is basically just radar vectors, direct ditch. And then into Boston, we're planning for runway 27, I believe. I think Boston has ATC online now as well. Boston Center is online now. So if we go to weather and we go to ATIS information Bravo, winds are 310 at 6. Nope, we need Boston, please. Okay, that's why it's doing this. Weather, ATIS, Boston, ATIS Whiskey, 300, 18 gusting 30, 10 statute miles. ILS runway 27 and departing 33 left. So runway 27, that's going to be a fun one. Okay, let me flights, unload, import, good, pin you, good. All right, let's go to ILS 27 on the approach. We're going to be on the Roebuck 3 arrival with the JFK transition. And our approach via is going to be via AB, I believe. Let me see here for the 27s. It's going to be to Ethan. And then if we go to Boston, we go to approach and we plan for the ILS 27. Pin that. Look at that from AB at 6,000 mandatory. We'll insert that. Good. All right, cool. I think they're done the deboarding process. Yes, they are done. Okay, so let me restart the Kutao script because it's a little bit weird. We'll go to GSX. Let me restart the Kutao script. Good. Let me go to the mass and balance tab. Reset all. Okay, sorry, my flights import from SimBrief. I have to redo this. That's right. There we go. Now mass and balance. 177 passengers. We'll load aircraft. We're going to go instant. We're going to go now GSX. And we're going to SimBrief OK. All right, and we're going to go ahead and go GSX, and we're going to request boarding. All right, beautiful. Let's send to McDo. Go ahead and grab all that information. We'll go to our init B page. Everything's been sent over there. Beautiful. Back here, we're going to go with an initial cost index of 5 and a cruise level of 330 for the return flight. So that's good. We'll go to our performance data now. We'll grab some perf numbers up top here. Grab this one. Departing 27 less. Surface conditions are dry. Going to do a flaps 1 departure. Forced toga, yes. Packs off. Sync load sheet. Sync live weather. Calculate our V speeds. 46, 46, 47. 1/down 0.3. Send to McDo. 1010, 1010 across the board. 1010/1010. And 1010 in this guy as well. Beautiful. Looking good. Cool. Wonderful. It's cool that the iPad has to be on charge. Yes. Yeah. It is. It is. Sweet. Cool. Back to that. That looks good. We'll watch the boarding process here. We are... Is the K in the iCow identifier? What's that? Yeah, all the US airports start with a K. All Canadian airports start with a C. Using SDS, I am using it, yeah. Hoping any builds can get those Pratt & Whitneys out soon for the A300. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully, man. Would definitely be cool, that's for sure. What does a SATCOM do? Gives Wi-Fi capabilities. I have the best EFB pick ever. Nice. Much engine, so thrust. Such a jackass. Thrusting of all the thrusts. Man, that engine thrusts so much thrust. What sensitivities? Same as before, minus 24, or sorry, minus 29, minus 29. I actually want to change that quickly. Here, sensitivities, and I want to put my 2% dead zone like that. That's how I've got it. I'm actually going to turn this down a little bit because I feel like my... Actually, no, I'll leave this like that. I'm going to put my reactivity down just a little bit. Like 70% for my nose wheel. Maybe even down more, like 50%. Yeah, that's nice, actually. How do you set a tiller? There's a couple ways to do it, Joe. You're going to have to check tutorials because the last time I did it, you have to set like engine 4 or something, like engine 4 mixture. It's something weird, Joe. I know that. It's something weird how you do it. I don't think I've dropped less than 10 kills in a solo resurgence game tonight, just saying. Oh, what, did you just want me to stop the stream and go play Call of Duty with you and your scuff controller? Professional Joe B, going to the professional CDL league. I don't think the CTAF frequencies are ready yet, Liam. I don't know what the plan is for that, but I don't think they're ready. Duh, Dad. Excuse me.
JetBlue 902 taking off runway 27 right.
This is gonna be a gnarly approach, chat. Back into Boston with these winds flying at night. She gonna be spicy. She gonna be spicy. When is sim update 15 supposed to drop? I have no clue. There's that JetBlue departing right now. I have no clue when that's coming out, man. Yeah. Evening, Captain. I have a question. I've been learning about Airbus and discovering new things with the time, but today the Fenix V2, my autopilot disconnected
Thrusting
during
engines, not sponsored by Thrustmaster, because they haven't gotten back to you on the contract.
No, they have.
Or maybe they did and the email is sitting at the bottom of your inbox.
No.
Too bad.
No,
Lots
no,
of
no.
thrusting thrusts. Kappa.
That's an email that gets answered immediately. That's a high priority email. Nope, the contract has been countersigned. Everything is done. Everything is finished. Invoices have been sent. All is ready, man. All is ready. Starting basically tomorrow, the contract kicks in. March 1st. March 1st to June 1st. January 1st. I have zero clue how none of us had to do a go around into Philly. We did a great job, actually, to be honest with you. Got a little bit hairy towards the end there, but extending downwinds and stuff, man, that really helps. Yeah, about the autopilot engaging off, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, Ramiro. Did you have any conflicting keybinds or something that was being pressed or something that wasn't allowing to you? Sometimes if you have like a little bit of like rudder input, it won't let you engage autopilot, or if you have like a, you know, the side sticks moving left, right, up or down, or, yeah. You know what's crazy, actually? I'm not required to do any driving. They actually said that they were so happy with like my flight sim content that I produce that they want me to solely stick to flight sim. They have quite a few more driving streamers now under the Thrustmaster brand, so they actually want me to just stick to flying. So although I do know you guys do like the truck sim streams and stuff like that, we will still do them, but there is no contractual obligation to do truck sim anymore for me. It's just flight sim content, so there's that. Hey Gap, is there a way to stop Microsoft from spawning those weird AI aircraft? I tried to make the air traffic 0 in the settings, even change the multiplayer settings. Depends. Are you using third-party scenery that might have it in? But yeah. No, man. They said that they appreciated the driving stuff, but they just said my strong point and what they really want me to focus on this year is civilian aviation, which I completely understand. I think it's going to be a big year for them with Microsoft 2024 coming out. I think it's going to be another big year. 2024 and 2025 probably going to be a big year for a lot of peripheral developers and stuff like that. I think 2024 again is going to reach a bunch of people that maybe Microsoft 2020 didn't, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. All right, we are more than halfway through the boarding process. We've got another 100 passengers to board. If we look at our ground charts here in Philly, you can see here that we're going to take, probably push back, and we'll actually probably take Kilo 3 to Lima, and then we'll just take Lima to Sierra 2. Or alternatively, we can just push back. Maybe we push back and then we just take November to Sierra 3 for departure. Let's do that. That's a little bit easier. Push back onto Juliet. We'll go out, left turn, November, crossing the runways. November, slight left turn to Sierra 3. And then we'll take runway 27 left. That's what we shall do. Been finding the citation longitude ever since I got Microsoft. Nice, very cool. Can't wait for 2024. Really hoping they've added seasonal textures. They have. They've already confirmed that, Tom. So we can dump the third party of it. My ortho has been kind of jacked up lately. Yes, they have confirmed. Yes. Also, if you use FSLTL or whatever it is to show the airlines or Microsoft generic aircraft, FSLTL should replace them unless it's like a scenery that comes with like those aircraft, right? Matthew, if that makes sense. Phoenix ground services, close the cargos. I am going to remove the GPU. We're not on GPU. That's the one thing. I don't know why it's doing it automatically. I feel like that's just a Phoenix thing. Because auto connect GPU on arrival. I have that turned off. But I think it's the Phoenix thing that keeps doing it. I don't know. What's FLS and all these things? Shouldn't be touching anything that I don't know what it does. $70 passengers left to go, chat. We'll be fully boarded up. Does the 737 have the CPDLC feature? It just got SimBrief integration, like native SimBrief integration support. I don't know. I don't know if it has CPDLC. Maybe? Not quite sure. Late stream and I'm loving it. It is. I mean, with the release of the aircraft yesterday, it's, yeah, inevitably going to be long. We had a long stream today, too, 5 hours. Our earlier stream. This one wasn't supposed to be taking as long, but it's not too long. 3.5, 4 hours. Probably 3.5 hours. It's not a long flight back. We're scheduled at 48 minutes. So probably do it in closer to 45, especially with that tailwind. Definitely going to be skirting us along nicely. McDo menu, Atsu menu, AOC menu, and go to our received messages. Oh, Denis here. She wants to go for her. You know what? Accept that. Good. Our arrival message. That's fine. We can turn on that. And load sheet. Accept that. 177 plus 3. Cool. Looks good. We'll leave that like that. What's the altimeter now? 3045. Weather is updated. Initial climb. There is really no initial climb. We'll just put 10,000 feet initially, and then we'll bump up afterwards. Off of departure, if we look here quickly, Philly, and we go to standard instrument departure, the Philly 3. I believe it's just runway heading, 5,000 feet initially, 245 on the heading. So it'll be a left turn direct, left turn out to 245, and then we'll proceed direct to our first initial waypoint, which will take us all the way around to Ditch, and then from Ditch we'll pick up our flight path all the way up to Bostonian. Nice and easy, chat. Nice and easy. Scratch the mirrors. She just walked. She went to the bedroom. I took her outside quickly before, so. The people crabbing about having to spend money on 2024 is frustrating. Do they expect the sim to continue unfunded forever? Does the work that way? Maybe they'd prefer to go back to stuck with FSX. I mean, I just think it's people that don't understand, Tom. It's exactly it, man. I mean, I'm gladly willing to help and do my part. I think they've deserved it, especially with all that, with all the stuff, the world updates, the default airplanes like the Innie builds 310 and stuff like that, right? The Innie builds A320 Neo when it comes out. Yeah. Steak I just finished has made the stream length so much better for me. At least got to catch the landing in the second half after cooking it. Ooh, did you pick up any of those Wagyus, Les? When they were all on sale there a couple weeks ago, a week ago. 141 passengers. We're almost done, chat. My supercomputer won't let me log into my main Google account. That's why. Wait, now you're back under your regular account, BombTech. I was gonna say, like, wait, what? Is there two of you here? Because I see your regular one, BombTech. Are you on your? Are you like on your phone or tablet or something? He goes, yes, many of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Many of them. On your phone, got you. Okay. Why we no takeoff? Because the passengers in Philadelphia are taking forever to board the aircraft. We have 156 of 177. 21 more passengers. Then we will be pushing back. I'm going to pause the music here and we'll get our sim sounds turned up. Song is about to end now. Alright, cool. Got that on pause. This is coming up. We'll get them ready. 17 more passengers, chat. Then we're pushing back. That's what happens when you don't make people check their bags. Oh, man.
Hello, sir.
What's your favorite V1 speed? Ooh. Any notable issues with Block 2? Not that I've noticed, man. Just the different, like, little bit of flight physics, right? And the flare mode's a little bit different now, but yeah. How do I maintain final landing speed when turning off auto throttle in the 737? I always end up to go speed up when I'm on final. Got to make small increment changes, Sean. You're constantly manipulating it, right? Constantly making changes. Finally descending after 9 hours of Montreal to Savannah round trip. Jeez. Are we going to Flight Sim Expo? I am, Steve. Yeah, for sure, dude. I will be there. Mr. Daniel Barry is fully booked as well. Daniel was very dedicated last night to get everything done. Booked his flights, saved 28% on his airfare, booking through WestJet. Great deal. And then saved a ton of money using the FS Expo link as well to book at the Rio. Saved a ton of money with that one as well, so pretty cool. Can't wait for the expo. Ah, man, it's going to be good. Mav, when are you... we're going down, Maverick, from the 19th to the 25th. I don't know if you can do those dates, but yeah. Yeah, we're staying at the Rio, Mav. Yeah. We looked around, man. There's really... You can't really beat the rates that they're giving you at the FS Expo. It's like $70 a night. It's, you know, you really can't beat it, man. Those rooms, too, they're like 600 square foot rooms. So you're actually getting like nice big rooms as well. Can't complain about that one, man. All right, fuel pump's good. Seatbelt signs are on. Red beacon light comes on. That's going to set up the pushback here as well. Dan blames himself. Yes, correct. Yeah. ECAP, can we smoke a fat one together after the expo hours? Of course. Of course, my friend. You find me? Absolutely, sir.
Hello, Captain.
Absolutely.
We are ready for pushback.
Texas to Brazil? Maybe. Yeah, upon so many other things, Steve. I don't even think I'm going to want to look at food after that week. I'm going to probably eat like one meal a day. You'll be there on the 19th to the 24th? Nice. I will need you to... Well, you already know. Never mind. You already know, my friend.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Last night was the time to do it. WestJet had a 28% off sale. They did, yeah. Yeah, Dan's airfare with picking like decent seats. It was under $500 Canadian round trip. That's insane. Cap, what's your favorite food of all time? I don't know if I could give you one, dude. There's so many, man. So many of them. I used aeroplane points. Turns out I had enough to use them on business class while Rouge, but still better than seat economy. Absolutely. Gotta head up Planet 13 when you land. Of course. I'll have... I also have friends coming from California who are obviously... Yeah. So we'll have lots. Favorite Canadian? Man, who's that girl? She was on the Trailer Park Boys. She's from the East Coast. She's a singer. She's a Canadian jewel. What's her name? She's a gem. Rita McNeil? Is that her name? It gotta be Rita McNeil, man. I think it's Rita McNeil. I'm pretty sure it is. I should have told Monsieur Jarvis. We should have told Monsieur Jarvis about the sale yesterday. Viva Poutine with cheese. Absolutely. Rita. Everybody loves Rita. What are we doing with the pushback here? GSX. Are we continuing the pushback? Interrupt. No. Oh, you're waiting for me to... It didn't close the door? Hello? Okay, no problem. I'll close the door. Thank you. Apparently it didn't do that. JetBlue livery goes hard? It does. Yes. Monsieur Jarvis. Drive him crazy down at the expo this year with that. Stayed at the Rio once. There was a window between the shower and the bedroom. Hey! That's how you know it's a good time, right? Favorite Canadian is the guy from the Red Green Show. Great guy as well. Yeah. Stayed at the Rio before for DEF CON. Nice. I'm excited. The thing that I'm excited the most about is facing east on Juliet. No, west. The thing that I'm most excited about is we're staying in it's all been renovated, right? It's all freshly renovated. That's the big thing for me. The hotel's been freshly renovated. We're staying in all brand new rooms. Like literally they just finished renovating the rooms in like December and January 2023. So brand new rooms, you know, new beds, new fittings, new couches, new TVs. It should be a good time. That's really all you can ask for, especially when it comes to like a Vegas hotel, right? All right, spool up engine number 2. You can have Taylor Swift. We don't want her. Hey, don't talk shit about Taylor. The retro blue, retro JetBlue is sweet. Yeah, I'll have to find that. Yeah. FurryCon, nice. Exactly, Christoph. Got that right. Don't forget about the lounge that I sent you. Yes, the stretching lounge. Ma'am, don't enter the engine. Oh boy. Logging off VATSIM in the Spirit behind you. Sounds good. Wait, what? I didn't just push into you, did I? No, okay, we're good. I was dressed as a squirrel. Jesus. Alright, we got a good start on engine numero 2. Spool up number 1. You sounded a Swifty alarm. Stand by for your stabbing. Oh man, those Las Vegas roaches are something different. Yeah, I can only imagine. Hopefully I don't witness any of those.
Please set parking brakes.
Like I said, we're staying at the brand new, freshly renovated. I have faith that it's probably actually nice. Something, AJ, that's for sure. Man, listen to those startup sounds. Beautiful. You ain't never seen a Mississippi roach? They have survival instincts. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw some shit when I was down in Houston that was just... Dude, these things were nuts. You didn't hear the PTU? Yeah, PTU was barking away. Man, those roaches down in Houston were... Ooh, baby.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, flaps 1. APU comes off, APU bleed comes off. Auto brakes over to max, RTO. Ground spoilers armed, engine mode selector back to the normal position. Trim value down 0.3. Good. And we are looking ready to go. It's off. As a Texan, our bugs are big and they can fly. Dude, gnarly. Gnarly, man. Absolutely gnarly. Runway turn off. Nose light on. Let's go. Oh, there's the Spirit right there, I think. All right, we're going out November. We're going November all the way across, then we're going to take a slight left and onto Sierra 3. It's ETAF.
Traffic, American 2129 is vacated on the high speed of Kilo 5, traffic.
Right. We're crossing. That aircraft is vacating right there. Perfect. Thursday in Toronto was so good today. Toronto was fully staffed with apron control, and there was 2 center sectors. Nice. Always a great time there. Always a great time. All right, we're going all the way down here. Slight left onto Sierra. Then we take Sierra 3. This is Sierra. Slight left, and then we're onto the runway at Sierra 3. Your cruise was 2 minutes and 43 seconds? Jesus. Nice. Philly traffic JetBlue 560 departing 27 left. Alright, we're looking good. Takeoff config test checked. Cabin dinged. Alrighty, friends. Let's do this, shall we? Just came on. Let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Cameras on. Let's go flying. Toga. Sight nose down pressure. Takeoff power set. 100 knots for neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Heading off of departure, it was a left turn to 245. Is in, throttles to climb. Passing through 3,000 feet, we'll go left direct. Insert. Flaps clean. Sounds are back a little bit. It's rotate, not rotate. No, sir. Check it out in the dictionary. It is rotate. Man, they have more buzz than the CFMs, which is crazy. I always thought the CFMs had more of like a buzz saw to them, but these ones definitely do. So unprofessional. God. Yet here you are, subscribed and talking in my chat. Ironic, isn't it? Autopilot 1 on. Back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Nice departure. Should get a nice view of Philadelphia International right off our left wing. There she is right there. Beautiful. A319 when? Hopefully, man. Hopefully soon, dude. Yeah. Thought Timmy's were asleep? Yeah. We're getting close. Man, look at that. Sheesh. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, friends. Give me a cap. We all in a good morning for me, watching from work. Hey, Cho, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Happy Friday for you. Friday for you. The CFMs on the 319 literally rumble through your stomach. It's amazing. Ooh. VATSIM is very strict. You have to be professional. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yes. What does flying on VATSIM have to do with me saying rotate, sir? That's how I know you don't understand what's even going on in life. Nose light off, runway turn-offs off, wing lights are off. Spoilers disarmed. Landing lights till 10,000. There's 10,000. I'm going to continue the climb. We're going up to 330 for our cruise altitude today. Beep, beep, beep. And there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Eventually, there we go. Sweet. That climb out there. Beautiful. Mountain, watch out. You might lose your simulator license if you don't keep it professional. 100%. Yeah, coming for you. Has anyone ever told you that you're not professional flight sim pilot? Correct. Yes. Yep. Hurts my feelings. I'm hurt. Don't tell ATC you're rotating. Never. Never would I. I'm a real pilot. We say rotate. It's official. Of course, it isn't real life, bro. It's a bit of fun on a Friday morning. Grow up. Exactly. A little bit of fun, man. A little bit of fun. We still fly it as professionally as we can. That's for damn sure. Alrighty. We're already at 12,000 feet. We've got a 51 knot tailwind. This is what I'm talking about, chat. This is how we get places. This is how we do it. Do you guys want me to keep it nighttime, or should we change the clock back to like sunset or whatever? Or do you guys want nighttime? Give us the night, Captain. Thought it was at 18K they turned off the engine and logo lights. I don't know. Every airline is different, David. Every airline is different. I know Delta, for example, keeps them on till 18,000. I don't know about JetBlue. I really don't know. This is good. We do never fly at night. This is why I like doing some night ops, and I think it's going to be really cool. We're going to fly right over top of New York City as well, so I think it might actually be cool to leave it at nighttime. That looks so beautiful, man. The beacon light reflection. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel like the bloke is new here. Yeah. Probably just one of the many alternate troll accounts of the same 2 or 3 people that just constantly troll. I don't know. I'm at a crossroad. I mainly fly the PMDD 737, the Horizon 787. I understand the Fenix A320 is nice, but the Airbus architecture scares me. Thoughts on the plane? I like it. I really do like it, man. Yeah. Just everybody, the easiest thing to do is just ignore it, ignore him, and I promise you he'll go away. If nobody acknowledges and nobody talks to him, watch how quickly he goes away. That's also something that I've come to learn. If nobody acknowledges it, nobody responds, nobody says anything, it's almost like magic. It just poof, gone. Don't understand what the point of trolling streamers. I don't know, man. I really don't know, to be honest, either. You would think you would have something better to do with your time, but I don't. Yeah. If you had to choose, Cap, would you prefer the IAEs or the CFMs? I haven't flown with the CFMs yet as like the other engine option since they've updated them as well. I don't know. I like both. I don't know if I have like a preference, to be honest with you. No, I'm curious to see how the CFM sounds have changed since they've used it. You know what I mean? Why is Microsoft laggy when I'm landing? I have frame gen. Try turning some settings down maybe a little bit. That might help. Alright, through 18,000 feet, standard barometric pressure. We will release the cabin as well. Flight attendants. I guess they're serving drinks tonight. I don't know if that's what they're going to be serving, but they're serving drinks. That's good. Cool. Since I travel for work, I don't get to fly very often. Your streams make me want to fly more. Might have to try getting a controller flying. Hey, man. Give it a go, Evan. Have you seen that new thing that came out, Evan? It's a controller. It's called the... Man, I forget the name. Chat's going to know, because Chat is much smarter than me. But there's a controller, I think it's the Yawman or something that just came out, and it's like a dedicated flight sim controller. It's got like a little throttle, and it's got like rudder axes and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. The new CFM exterior model looks great. Yeah, visually the engines look fantastic. I did. Now, the true question is, Cap, or should I switch from X-Plane to Microsoft? I love the physics of X-Planes, but not sure if it's worth the switch. Honestly, to be completely honest with you, Davers, I would wait for 2024 to come out and then make that choice. 2024 has a whole new, like, flight model and new physics engine and ground physics and stuff like that. I would wait, personally. If you're fully invested in X-Plane right now, I don't... I mean, you can get invested in 2020, but just know that you're going to be buying 2024 in probably 6 to 9 months. I personally would just wait for 2024 to come out and then make your decision. I think that'll be a lot. The Allman is not worth $250. Get a PlayStation remote. Listen there, PlayStation endorsement. How much is Sony paying you, Will? The Yawman will double it. Little jaded with Microsoft announcement until I see the words on Xbox. I'm not expecting the A320 in Sim Update 15. Maybe not. Yeah. I'd rather fly with a Wii remote. I don't know how you would pull that one off, but... Look at New York City in front of us, man. You can just see it's literally just light everywhere. It should be a full moon, I think, too, isn't it? Or is the moon not up yet? Should be a full moon, or has it? Did we miss the full moon? Like, look at New York in front of us. It's crazy, dude. There's Long Island right here. Or sorry, Manhattan, not Long Island, Manhattan. Hope 2024 improves the city lighting at high altitudes. I actually think they do a decent job at it, man. Especially when there's like clouds and stuff. The light reflects off the clouds and it makes it even brighter. I don't know, man. I think that the night lighting is done pretty well in Microsoft. I don't really have any issues with it. I don't fly a lot at night, maybe, but I don't know, man. No, those aren't clouds, dude. That's the light literally reflecting off like the few clouds that are there and stuff like that. That's Detroit. Oh, man. I'm getting the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant coming soon in to match my TCA Boeing yoke. Soon, though, so I'm excited about that. Nice. Very cool. We all started with the keyboard arrows, exactly. They made major improvements in the night lighting recently. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Much better than X-Plane. The way that X-Plane would load in a chunk here, and then a chunk here, and then all of this would be all blacked out, and then as you continue to fly, it would load in another, like, big chunk of data there. It just pissed me off. 134.7. How many flight hours time do you have? Thousands. Thousands and thousands.
352.380. Correction, 390.
To Boston Center, descend and maintain flight level 300.
300, United 352.
Boston Center, good evening. JetBlue 560, flight level 270, climbing 330.
JetBlue 560, Boston Center, climb maintain, flight level 270, that'll be final.
I'm 27, that'll be final. JetBlue 560. Right, 27 is final, chat. Performance, go to our NITREF, and we'll bug 270. That is final altitude today. What I'll do is 270 knots, but we're bumping up for probably about 300 knots.
JetBlue 560, maintain 300 knots or greater for sequence.
300 or greater for sequencing for JetBlue 560. Alright, let's go to like Castevens to 35. What's that going to be? 340 Mach 0.75. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Yeah, bump that cost index up. Take advantage of that speed. There is Manhattan right there. There's Newark. There's LaGuardia. There's JFK. He got 5 to hold at an altitude or climb sometimes. I have issues controlling my speed and altitude, and speed were both off manage mode, but still blows past the speed. Any idea why? Probably your throttle selection. Your throttles need to be in the climb detent.
Full 360 and then rejoin.
A-frame, that's the plan. Turn right heading 020, and then when able, you clear direct robot.
Okay, turn right 020, and then when able, direct robot. That's the break.
By the way, Asobo, Microsoft did announce that Sim Update 15 will be releasing on March 26th along with the A320 Neo V2. There you go. Interesting.
Yep. Center, Dominic 4824, return.
My sim is frozen, I'm not touching anything. Okay. We're back.
JetBlue 455, Apron, morning, your com 122.8.
Alrighty, we're 2 to com 122.8 for JetBlue 455, how can I good job? Boston Center low, currently 551 with you, 28.8.
Okay, so we're on the Roebuck. Just need to make sure we're at FEX for 230. So, go to our flight plan, make sure we have FEX for 230, which we do. Okay.
Spirit Winds 551 Boston Center.
All's good.
Located right now?
I'm right in between the JetBlue and the Frontier flight that you just separated for sequencing.
Whenever I do night flights, I have to turn off all the lights in my room, otherwise I have a hard time seeing the sky detail. Yeah, I'm wearing sunglasses right now, dude. I feel you. I feel you. I bet this looks a lot different for you guys than it does for me right now.
7146.
On PC or Zoroid, update your AirAC. It should do it automatically, Wilmer, in the simulator, but if you want to pay for actually every month AirAC update, you can pay by a program called Navigraph. They were in climb, really weird, never happened on descent, only in climb gives me 5,000, let's say, we'll hold altitude, but then I have to control overspeed. Is your auto throttle on and everything? Like everything's turned on? It's a weird one. Showing top of descent in about 40 miles. We'll go to our performance numbers, 36 miles. Let's start plugging in some information. So we'll get it directly from ATIS on here. So ATIS information, whiskey. Winds are now 300, 12, gusting 26. Wow. So we're going to go 300 at 26. You always put in up to the biggest gust.
2480 descend via the Roebuck through Rob over by 27 miles, altimeter 3034.
Minus 3, 30, 34. Good, and he just gave somebody runway 27 transition, so that's what we're going to expect. And if we look at the charts, we can see 460 is the minimums. 460 on the barrel. Cool.
United 352, put erect, Robbie.
Mr. Daniel Barry gifting 5 members to the channel. Thank you very much, Mr. Barry. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you haven't got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. I love how BombTech's
Speed to 270, then descend and maintain level 270.
alt account gets a gifted membership. Nice. There you go, BombTech. You got, even with your alt account, you're still a member here. Welcome back. Hope not cause a flight sim. Expensive enough. It is. Yes. Thank you for the support, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. Guys, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you thank Daniel. Incredibly kind, man. Nah, you're fine, BombTech. You're fine, dude. Have you seen this guy in the UK, Colin Furs, building an underground garage under his front lawn? I have not. No. Sounds kind of cool. I thought BombTech was demoted. Couldn't figure out why he didn't have it.
Range 5, if you want to manage your speed, maintain 270 knots.
We're at 270 now for Greenland South as well.
Roger. Frontier 6013, maintain 260 knots.
260, 6013.
My man's still here watching you guys on both accounts. On both. We are 13 miles from top of drop.
131 Boston Center, welcome, maintain flight level 270.
They'll probably give us descent here momentarily.
Maintain 270.
Leaving New York now. Behind us, New York City at least. This is Long Island, right? Correct, Jeanette? Long Island? Or is this Long Island? Christopher, 21 months. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. The good news is I can hit the like button twice. There you go, exactly. Thank you, Christopher, for 21 months. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you as well, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Wondering what happened. That high fidelity 77-900 that was supposed to be in development. I don't know. We have one.
JetBlue 1850 Cross Molly, maintain 250.
Boston JetBlue 560 ready for descent.
JetBlue 560, descend and maintain flight level 230, maintain 300 knots or greater.
So maintain 230, we'll maintain 300 or greater, JetBlue 560. Alright, 230, maintain 300 or greater.
Spirit Rings 561.
Here comes descent.
Descend and maintain flight level 230.
561.
Spirit Rings 561, descend and maintain.
New York City to Boston on cars like 4 hours. Yeah. You're basically descending the whole time coming into here. Got a license for that underground garage, do you? I'm sure it's what they want. Landing 27, Tom. Winds are a little bit spicy. 300, 16, gusting 26. So, spicy winds. Spicy winds.
24-day contact Boston, approach 133.0.
133.0, climb for 24.
133.0 is Boston approach, I believe the controller just said. 133. Yeah. 1330.
Delta 4669, request I for clearance to Pittsburgh.
Delta 4669, clear Pittsburgh via the Bangor 2 departure. Radar vectors higher than is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect 34010 minutes after departure. Departure may squawk.
Still not me. Love ya, you fuzzy wuzzy red ginger bear.
Not Scott Phillips, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for your continued support. Still not you, though. Still not you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it, dude. Still not Scott. Thank you, buddy. Nope, no sire. Not me. Not me. Alright, we're maintaining 230 now for a bit, and then it looks like we depart 230 by Ruiz. I think that's what we do. Yeah. Descend, probably give us descent on the star at Ruiz. Latin VFR can be completely ignored. With what? With airplanes? Yes. Scenery, okay. You know, but even their scenery is not all that good, to be honest.
Delta 131, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Going to maintain flight level 230, Delta 131.
Beautiful. New to MS 2020, is Latin VFR stuff bad? Real question. Their sceneries are okay. Their airplanes are just, I don't know. They're basically like a default airplane, and they charge like kind of like a semi-premium for them. They don't have the best They don't have the best reputation with the community, I don't think. Hey, Cap, question for you. I've had an issue with the Block 2 Fenix where Microsoft will freeze when loading into the airport if I have the frame gen turned on with the frame gen mod. Have you come across this? I have not, Parzival. I have others. What you can do, Parzival, is before you launch the simulator, go to your Fenix desktop app and select use alternate rendering displays. See if that works. See if that helps. I've heard a couple people that have had that issue, so hopefully that can fix it for you.
6013, turn left heading 270, vectors for sequence.
So he should give us the descent on the Roebuck here in a second. Descend via the Roebuck 3, expect runway 27 or runway 27 transition. We should get that soon.
JetBlue 560, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27. The Boston.
You had the same problem? Yeah, it usually... Are you using FrameGen with a 2000 series card or like a lower end 3000 series card? That could be why. Company is buying a few A321s and I start class next month. Worked at Boeing my whole career. Might be time for a change. Nice, Evan. Very cool, man. Congratulations. Sounds like it'll be fun. Yeah, new challenge.
Maintain 300 knots or greater.
Sorry, was that for JetBlue 560?
JetBlue 560, A firm. Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3034, and maintain 300 knots or greater.
Alright, we'll descend by the Roebuck 3, 3034, and we'll maintain 300 knots or greater. JetBlue 560.
Hello, Lufthansa American 396.
Okay, perfect timing. He's given us on the Roebuck. We're expecting 27. I just caught the last of his transmission. 5,000 feet selected. We've got 5,000 in there. We're going to go descent. Beautiful altitude constraint. Aircraft will start descending after Ruiz, which we're about to pass now in 3 miles. Have you had bugs where with the IndyBuilds A300? No, not that I can think of. Roebuck 3 when landing on the 22s into Boston has the most annoying arrival ever. It's also like 40,000 constraints. It is. I mean, all on the Roebuck, to be honest with you. If you look at the arrival right now, we've got between 21 and 23 at Ruiz, above 17 at Alwyn, above 16 at Banky, between 19 and 12 at Roebuck, above 11 at Provi, between 12 and 11 at Crane, between 8 and 10 at Cradle, between 8,250 knots at Kleb, and Ethan for 5,000, and Ethan, we'll connect via Ethan. It'll be Ethan to AB and then Klein.
And Spirit Wings 521, maintain 250 knots.
250, Spirit Wings 521.
Frontier 6013, turn right heading 030, clear at Roebuck.
Turn right heading 030 for 60.
Clear direct Roebuck.
Clear direct Roebuck.
Spirit Wings 521, you can maintain 270.
270, Spirit Wings 521.
Insane. New VNAV with this version flies super smooth unless you overshoot your top ascent by 25 miles like I did. We just kind of dive bombed there a little bit as well.
And Delta 4669, have your clearance.
Fly that in the E-Jets with no VNAV? Ugh.
Ready to copy.
Delta 4669, you clear to the Pittsburgh Airport, Bangor 5 departure, radar vectors fryer,
auto brake.
filed, maintain.
Ground spoilers.
10,000.
Looking good.
340.
Through 20,000 feet.
10 minutes after departure. Departure is the main squawk
3034 was the altimeter. Parzival, thanks so much, man. Welcome back into business class, dude. Hopefully that tip helps, man. Like I said, I've known a couple people that have had that issue. I personally haven't, but I know that works for them. So hopefully that can work, man. Remember to record this time. Record me smashing into the runway.
Clear via the Victoria Airport via the Bangor 5 departure, Clementine 100,000.
Infinite Flight Guy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. Egypt will put some hair on your chest. Again, I just don't think it's worth the price, man. I just don't think it's worth it. You're better off just flying one of the default planes, because the default planes are better than that now. You know what I mean? Like, just go fly the default 787 or 747, or hopefully the any builds A320 coming out soon. 3034 on the altimeter. JJ, my man, 3 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties. Says, one day I will smoke with Cap. Hey, man, you come to a Flight Sim Expo, dude. We'll make it happen. Flight Sim Expo is the easiest way to... Remember, I'm up here in the north. So Flight Sim Expo is where it's happening, man.
Frontier 6013, reduce speed by 5 knots.
Down by 5, 60.
Do we have a speed restriction on this? 260. I don't know if he wants me to keep my speed up or if I'm supposed to make our restrictions. Well, we'll do the restrictions.
560, resume the published speed to Club.
There we go. Resume published speed to Kleb, JetBlue 560. Well, that answers that question.
Range 51, resume published speed to Cran.
Resume published speed.
At Cran, please.
At Cran.
And for just to confirm, JetBlue 560 wants to maintain 300 knots till Kreb.
Affirm.
Thank you. 300 till Kreb. Yeah, you're 100% correct, YouTube noob. Yeah. He wanted us to keep the speed up till Kleb. Kleb is 8,000 feet, so he wants us doing 300 knots all the way. We must have a lot of people behind us or something. Cap also does private birthday parties dressed as a sim pilot, including the red nose and balloons. Cap, would you ever hotbox a cockpit? No. Just hope that Indy has the Pratt & Whitney and LEAP, then someone will make the A321 mod. I don't know about that one, Fly Guy. I feel like we're going to get stuck with one engine variant, and I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. Your Spirit Wings 551? Okay. Well, at least we know we're going to get a quick approach into here tonight, chat. How long have we been airborne? 32 minutes. Definitely going to be about a 45-minute flight. I feel like we've got about 20 minutes left. Be prepared for the missed approach with this wind. Oh, yes. It's actually a good point. We should prep ourselves for that. Missed approach. Climb to 3,000 outbound on the Boston VOR radial 268 to Boxux. And hold. So that's the plan. Direct Boxux, and we're holding.
Dominance 4824. You leave airspace to the south, Washington Center offline reserve terminal.
Flying with you, but my social anxiety keeps me from flying on VATSIM. Ah, you're fine, Scott. You'll get it, man. Don't rush yourself, man. Trust me, it'll get to a point where you get there. I remember, Scott. I remember being the exact same way. It's going to get to a point where you're going to get there and you're going to want to do it, and there's nothing wrong with waiting until you get there, until you're ready for that, man. It is easier than it sounds, but he's doing the right thing. If he's doing these flights with me, you can constantly hear the way ATC is giving me directions and how I'm reading back directions to ATC. This is a great way of practicing. So he's doing the right thing. Instead of jumping on and, you know, making a mess of things and making your anxiety even worse, you can just be prepared and go in. Like I always tell people, man, a pen and a paper or a notepad, just open up a notepad on your PC. Or hell, you can even just use the notes that come, you know, you can type in here. There's always the notepad as well that you can type in here. 1330, have a great evening. Thanks for ATC, JetBlue 560. Alright, 133, nothing for us. We have ATIS information. Advise you have ATIS information, Whiskey. Boston approach, good evening. JetBlue 560, Whiskey, 12,500, speed 300 till Kleb. Watching you for a few months, still don't have the confidence to fly on VATSIM. You'll get it, man. You'll get it, dude. Anybody else not able to tune in to approach? He's showing up as A90 app on 1330. And I can't get in contact with him. Is anybody else having this problem? Maybe if I disconnect and reconnect?
Approach altimeter 3034, expect ILS 1027 approach.
Alright, we'll expect 27
Now I hear him.
approach. We do have weather and we are on 270 till Grand.
Very 71 rudder. JetBlue 560, boss.
Go ahead for 560.
JetBlue 560, altimeter 3034, expect ILS 1027 approach. Unable reset transponder, squawk 1736.
1736 for the transponder, and we'll expect the ILS 27. JetBlue 560. 1736. Good very early morning from London Cap, getting ready for an early shift at Heathrow. Nice, Nabil. Wish you all the best, dude. Have a great day. Have a great day, my friend. All right, we're doing 300 knots till Kleb, and then at Kleb, we have speed rolling back to 250. That's the plan. That is the plan. I guess if I memorize all the VORs, I'll be fine. Yeah, well, just know that that's a one-off as well, man. Most controllers aren't like that, dude. Honestly, I don't know what the hell was up that guy's ass that day. Again, I still feel like he knew that I was streaming, and that's the only reason he did that. But still, most controllers aren't like that, dude.
JetBlue 1304, passengers requested report back after receiving no longer than 3 minutes, please.
1304.
All right, we are bang on profile. 10,000 at Cradle, 8,000 at Kleb. We are going to have to use a little bit of ground spoiler here to slow ourselves down. What controller tried to get on you? It was just a controller, dude. We were departing out of, I don't even know where we were departing out of. Indianapolis, maybe? Indianapolis. And off of the departure, there's a radar vector direct to a VOR. The VOR was Oscar, Oscar, Mike. Instead of the controller just easily saying direct Oscar, Oscar, Mike, he said direct Hoosier, and I responded with, I'm sorry, can I get that again? And as soon as I did that, he said, Hoosier, Oscar, Oscar, Mike. If you had studied your departure charts, you would have known that this was on your departure. just being a toolbox for no reason. Just being a dickhead for no reason. And yeah, I just responded that I was oh so very sorry that I didn't know the VOR on the departure. I started flight simming in December. Have been using just the fly-by-wire. Do you recommend to upgrade to the Fenix? It's quite an upgrade. Upgrade gates. I think so. I think it's well worth it. I think it's a great investment, especially right now with the 319 and the 321 coming out as well soon. I think so. Yeah. It was a skill issue. I would agree with that. Yeah, I messed that one up a little bit.
Route 2040, turn left heading 290.
There was a quiz and you didn't get the memo. Exactly. Great way to put it, Wayward. Yeah, great way to put it. That's exactly it. The controller was obviously a fan of negative reinforcement learning. Something was going on. Something was going on. He was not happy. He wasn't having a good day. We joked about it with the next controller as well. We had a good laugh. All right, we're going to go manage speed mode now. 250 knots. I'm going to get the ground spoilers out to slow down a little bit. We've got an 8,000 foot restriction passing this altitude that should change to 5,000 feet through Kleb as we proceed direct to Ethan for 250 knots, 5,000 feet. There's the restriction, 5,000 feet. Continue the descent. Ground, got the speed brakes out now, slowing the aircraft down to 250 knots. How long ago was that? A couple, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago? Cap, how many months do you think the Fenix 319, 2021? 2 to 3 months.
Radar service terminated. We get to change approved.
Like 2 to 3 months, I think.
1304, good night, thanks.
Got the CTAF testing on VATSIM tomorrow for 6 months. You were flying the A300 for the first time that day. Was it? Maybe. Could have been that one as well. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose. I'm pretty sure he knew that we were streaming and he was just, you know,
Leopard 2040,
trying to be
cross plane
special.
about 4,000, cleared ILS from like 27 approach.
Trying to be special. He joked about a cup of coffee. Yeah, I told the next controller to get him a cup of coffee or something because he was a little bit grumpy. Whew. Those lights. So nice. That's why I enjoy flying offline. I fly barber pole all the way around the corner. See? Do whatever you got to do. Ain't no restrictions here. Yes? What would you like? I thought you were supposed to be on... I don't know why that one's so low now. Hi, cabin. Hi, Captain. The cabin is ready for landing. That's what she just said. Are you going to be in the U.S. this weekend? No. No. Is it Hawk2? Is it Hawk2 or Ethan?
13 Boston approach, altimeter 3034, expect ILS runway 27
Runway
approach.
27 from crane to dry cradle, then Kleb, then to Hawk2. Alright, so we have Hawk2 5210.
2040, maintain 180 knots or greater until ribbon.
Hawk2. Kept so bummed my B2 keeps freezing, going on 10 hours straight trying to ask in Discord. Colwood, try using alternate rendering displays on the Fenix app before you launch the sim. I don't know if you've tried that or not, but that's my best bet.
Delta 131, Boston approach, Boston altimeter 3034, expect ILS runway 27 approach.
Towers online, 128.8. Get that hooked up as well. And then we do have ground online as well, 121.9. WestJet still at 20% off, so with some credits, $300 round trip Thursday to Tuesday in Vegas. Oh, baby. I will see you there, my friend. I will see you there, Beaver. It'll be a great time, man. It'll be a great time. Alright, sounds are going up. Should give us lower and give us some vectors here in a second. We're going to depart heading 024 is what it looks like. 024 on the heading. Turn my LS switch on just in case. 20 miles out. Should give us a left turn. Mike, 63 months. Holy. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks for support, dude. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, Mike. Alright, 024 on the heading.
JetBlue 560, turn left heading 240. Correction, 300. JetBlue 560, heading 300, join the localizer.
Left turn 300, join localizer. JetBlue 560. Alright, left 300. We're going to arm localizer. Beautiful. Speed's looking good at 210 knots. Cat, pleasure flying with you tonight. Good luck on this landing. You're setting the bar for me. Uh-oh. Well, we've been flying all day. I feel like we just got to be confident with the approach. Don't overflare it. If we float it in, smash it in the ground, the winds are insane right now. So, I mean, we're not, I hope we're all not expecting butter because it's probably not going to happen. So, winds are crazy, and if you don't believe me, if we can get an exclamation point METAR K-Boss in chat right now. Look at the moon. Where's the moon? I didn't even see it. I don't see it.
Denver 2040, I'm aware. So he's getting the re-sequence, there's no fact.
Winds are 280, 12 gusting, 26.
Sequence, he is not a factor. Contact tower 128.8.
128, thank you.
This will be interesting. Just don't try and flare that much. When it floats real bad, just put her down. Yes. Retro Arcade Dad, thank you for the first class subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support. Incredibly kind. Welcome to the green team. I hope you enjoy your custom emojis and standing out and chatting with that beautiful green name and building up your rank, man. Thank you.
Yep, 560 cross, plane out about 4,000, cleared ILS from 27 approach.
Plane 4,000, cleared ILS 27 approach, JetBlue 560.
Air Canada 7.
All right, localizer is coming in now. We'll arm our approach switch as well. Not a factor. Cap, I'm pulling thrust at 40 feet and flare ever so slightly. Found that's a sweet spot. Okay, I've been cutting it around 30 as per normal. We'll try it on this one. The upcoming incident needs to be recorded for the memorial. Jesus. I'll have a little bit more faith than that. Flaps 1, run, glide slope, 15 miles out. Weird, just a little bit of nose up makes it float. Yeah, it's very, very spongy, balloony. Yeah. Gonna fly LAX to RKSI. Enjoy it, man. Get up and stretch. Actual stretch, not Captain Canada stretch. Approach phase has already been activated. Beautiful. 141 on the VAP speeds. Great. He's going to hand us over to tower 1288 here shortly. Cap's getting properly ripped for this landing. Have to be professionally ready. Turn off my ground fan. It's cold. Actual stretch. Yeah, my legs are feeling it today. We've sat in this chair a little bit longer than I normally would.
Spearwing 521 to center maintain 3,000.
Down 361.
Kill a 300 milligram brownie and butter this thing. Jesus. Could not imagine that. Stay in control. Stay in control. Oof. Looks so good. Using any dome lights? I am, yes. I actually have it on medium right now. But yeah, it's very nice. It's okay, Daisy will want to go on her walk ASAP. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. Definitely. Definitely. All right, we'll wait for the 2500 call out, then we'll go gear down, flaps 2. Ground spoilers are already on.
71, Lima airspace, center offline, frequency change approved.
No, I took her out before I went live. It's not like she's been waiting all day to go back out again. But we just didn't go for a nice big long one, Sean, like we do every night. I'll go with that after here. Should be fine. Get your money's worth out of landing gear.
2,500.
Smash her down in. Gear down, flaps 2.
Leopard 2040, boss, set departure, radar contact, altitude.
Runway, turn off nose lights.
Leopard 2040, turn right, heading 030.
You're fixed for the Phoenix not loading at work. Thanks for a tip. Hey, there you go, man. Great. Great. Flaps 3. The altitude callouts actually sound like they're coming from a real aircraft now, instead of just like sounding like they're coming through your headphone. They sound like they're actually coming from the speaker in the aircraft. It's pretty cool. All right, dome lights off, joystick cam on. Let's have some fun, shall we, friends?
551, join the localize.
Surprised he hasn't handed me over to tower yet. Sure, we'll do it here in a second.
1570 through 2000 or 5000.
I'm gonna take control of the aircraft. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Hold on, just before we do,
1570, maintain 2000.
let's just make sure we have this set correctly here. We want to vacate, I believe, to the right. Landing 27. Yeah, we want to hit Echo if we can. If not, we're gonna hit Kilo. That's the plan. Echo or Kilo. All right, my airplane. Callouts weren't working last night? Weird.
Getting an RA for Leopard with ready.
For 2040, the traffic is at 2000.
Clear now, thank you.
Replay.
560 contact tower, 135.
Contact tower, JetBlue 560. Thanks for ATC, man. Have a great day. Ride 1219 for ground. Tower low, JetBlue 560, ILS 27.
JetBlue 560 Boston Tower, good evening, wind 300,
1000.
2 gust 26, runway 27, clear to land.
27 clear to land, JetBlue 560, thanks. Alright, we're recording. Don't worry, all is well. I'd be more concerned about this quartering. Actually, it's not bad right now, that wind. No pappies on this approach either. So you really got to be on top of your glide slope. Here come the gusts. I've also found that the autopilot is much more responsive now. The auto throttle as well.
500. Minimum
Continue.
400. $300.
Oh boy. Sheesh. That is gusty, chat.
200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10,
Little bit of
5,
correction. Okay, nose down gently, reversers out, maintain center line. We're down. Definitely not the prettiest. Decelerating. 60 knots, reverser stowed, auto brakes off. Not bad. We're still getting it. We're still getting it. Not bad. Not bad.
560, welcome to Boston, exit right on Kilo, hold short of 4 left.
Exit right on Kilo, we'll hold short to 4 left, JetBlue 560.
JetBlue 560, you can contact Boston ground now 121.9er, have a great rest of your day.
121.9er, thanks for ATC, man. You have a great night as well. Alrighty, over to ground, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Boston. Not bad. Those winds were absolutely gnarly. Jesus, dude. It's been crazy, man. It makes learning these airplanes so much more difficult when you just get... I mean, yes and no. It becomes a little bit more difficult because you just get thrown into the mess, right? But holy... Alright, we're vacated onto Kilo. Boss ground, good evening, JetBlue 560, vacated runway 27 on Kilo.
JetBlue 560, good evening, Boston ground. Taxi to the Charlie gates via straight ahead on Kilo, then right on Alpha, cross runway 4 left.
Oh, taxi to the Charlie gates via Kilo, right on Alpha, cross 4 left, JetBlue 560. Okay, second right will be on Alpha. We're going all the way back around to Charlie 22 if available. I don't know if it is available. We'll see if Charlie 22 is available. Charlie 23 is what we will go with then. No. And just confirm where Charlie 23 is. Charlie 23 is... Charlie 23, Charlie 22, Charlie 20... Okay. I'm going to go Charlie 21. Change Charlie 21. No. Alright. Greg, take care, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Stop our replay. Good. We'll be able to watch that back and see how we did. Yeah, it's definitely going to take some getting used to with that flare. I feel like you really got to fly it into the ground and kind of just flare it, you know, 10 feet, give it a little bit of a flare It's very different than before. I feel the ground effect is like quite prominent now. It's quite like in your face. It's right there, and I think that's why we're floating it just a little bit. Although I don't know. Well, that one was a little bit floaty as well. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They've definitely been floaty today. Definitely been floaty today on the approaches. Very different than before. Yeah, absolutely, man. Just going to take some getting used to. I'm not saying like it's bad or anything, right? Just going to take some getting used to. It's very different. Definitely different. Yeah. Cap, hurry up and get those camera views sorted out. I want to steal your file. Great day of flying. Been a blast today. Bomb, take care, my friend. I hopefully will get it figured out after this, dude. Hopefully I'll get it figured out after this. Definitely different, but it feels good. Just some practice and getting used to the flare logic. 100%. 100%, man. Yeah. I feel like by the end of this weekend, come like Monday, I feel like we'll get it. We'll be a little bit better. Yeah.
Spirit Wings 551, good evening. Boston ground taxi to Bravo Gate, see you straight ahead on Kilo, right on
I haven't checked it yet, Davis. You have to close the simulator. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to close the simulator, reset everything, and then... Okay, we're coming in right here. We're going to make our next left into the terminal area, ramp area. We'll spool up the APU. Good. Our stand should be right here on the corner. I believe that's where we started the evening from, I think. Pretty sure it is. Charlie 21. Boston ground. Doing a great job. It's Charlie 21 for us. Pattern circuits. Yeah, I might do some pattern circuits tomorrow. Yeah, it might be a great... I'm definitely probably going to do a couple practice flights tomorrow, that's for sure. Probably figure out exactly where we're going to be flying on Saturday. Alright, park brake on. Upstairs, APU's on, bleeds are on, engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off, beacon light is off, seatbelt signs are off, fuel pumps are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Boston once again. Beautiful flight. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, we're blinding everybody. Don't need to blind them, sorry. No blinding, no blinding. There we go. Beautiful. What a great evening of flying. The jet bridge is connecting. The aircraft is deboarding. Wonderful, chat. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to change the time just for the replay purposes, just so we can watch the replay a little bit better. I'll bring the time back here a little bit. That was a great evening of flying. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Again, if you guys haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Today was a great day of flying, man. Flying in South Africa for the first time. Flying the Block 2 Fenix as well for the first time today. Was a great day, a long day. My back definitely needs a nice long walk with Daisy now this evening, but I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I hope you guys did as well. Let's go ahead and dismiss this. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutal script. Good. We're going to go to the Fenix tablet. We're going to go to ground services. We're going to close and remove everything. Good. We're going to go to panel state. We're going to go with ready, and we're just going to activate that. Good. We'll go flaps all the way full, and we'll get all of our lights back on for our replay, and then we can see just how floaty we had her. Turn those off actually, and that on. That can go on as well there like that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and disconnect from the VATSIM servers. Beautiful. Thanks everybody for flying with me as well today. It was absolutely great. You guys enjoyed that one. What was the landing on that one? It said 193.092 on the G. Still felt like a good landing, but we'll see. We'll see what she says. We'll see what the replay says, to be honest with you. Flaps are full. Flaps are full. Good. Cool. Let's go and hit the play button. Wonderful. Let's bring this forward. We'll go to like right about here. Should be good. We'll turn that on. Good. We'll go out here. Let's watch it from out here. Beautiful. Put it to like right about there. All right. Cool. turn that down here just a little bit. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all for the support. Today was absolutely incredible. So many gifted members, so many donations, so many subscribers as well. Truly do appreciate it. It was a huge day for the channel. So thank you all for your support. Incredible. We are going to be flying this aircraft for the rest of the week. So like I said, I'm really hoping to do some yeah, see, like it almost just like you almost don't have to flare it at all. It's kind of a little bit strange. There's the little bit of pitch and down and smooth. I mean, it was a smooth landing minus the whole, you know, we pretty much maintained centerline. It was pretty smooth, minus the whole like initial flare. It's just getting used to not having to flare the aircraft so heavily at 30 feet. That's the big thing that I have to get used to now, because with this aircraft before, if you weren't in the flare at 30 feet, you were smashing that airplane down. So still a great landing. Happy with that one. A little bit of a learning process, but nonetheless, I had a lot of fun. Again, mods, donators, sponsors, thank you guys. I appreciate you. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, I want to thank you guys just as much for being here, supporting the streams, flying with me on VATSIM, flying with me on the networks, just hanging out, man. Thanks everybody for being here. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. We are live again on Saturday. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I think we're going to do some British Airways for Saturday and Sunday. It's been a while since we've done like proper BA A320 ops. I kind of want to do London Heathrow to Copenhagen and back. I know that that's a long day, but I kind of feel that's what we should do on Saturday. I also want to hit up Amsterdam this week as well, so I don't know if we can find some Amsterdam ops that we can do possibly. That would be the plan for me. I'm going to leave you guys with the replays. Thanks for coming to hang out again, friends. Truly do appreciate it. You guys have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm going to get the outro tunes playing here. There it is, all the way down. Turn that down because I almost deafened you guys. And yeah, I think we'll do some Speedbird, some British Airways ops this weekend. So enjoy the replays, friends. Catch y'all later. Have a great Friday. See